let's get it started.
High off the back wall again, and Geschwin comes in with the old Dominus. J-Naps. J-Naps! What a way to complete the hat trick. Good redirect to center that one, and Prem comes in to smash it home to set it on a tee for J-Naps. Off the back wall to Dapper.
J-Naps, please don't do this to us. A fantastic air dribble off the wall. Able to dunk it at the end on Corrupted G as well. Fantastic.
J-Naps will go up for this one. So does Vince. Vince with a great centering pass, and J-Naps, who else? No luck there. Vince dropped down, and he somehow found that. How is that even possible?
Can we talk about this? Hello and welcome to our Saturday 3v3 $150 tournament. I, as always, am Caritas, joined today by the beautiful man we call Stacks. How's it going tonight, buddy?
Beautiful, really. Wow.
Did you see that montage from the highlights of last tournament?
I did. That was fantastic.
Was so well made. I was, oh man, blown away by the quality that John was able to put into that. That will be going up on our YouTube very shortly, and you guys will be able to check it out at your leisure. We'll obviously be showing it a couple more times throughout the night, but whew, that I woke up this morning, he's like, hey, how did this look? I was like, what? That's amazing. Oh man, I really enjoyed that one. Either way, we do have a tournament to run, so let's start getting into that. Let's start the music back up. Remaining from previous tournaments, so if you're interested in supporting us in that way, I would appreciate it. But let's get this tournament started. The first game of the tournament, round one, is a best of three, and it'll be Lemon Squeezy versus RNG.
And it looks like the first attack will belong to RNG as we kick things off here. And a backflip by Colt in net, and Deity has your first goal.
Still a fantastic shot either way from Deity here, just right at the top post there. And I don't even know if T-Lock would have been able to flip back and grab that one.
So it took just 19 seconds, very efficient offense. And the kickoff, well defended by Morg. Take notes, kids at home. Stay in net on the kickoff. There's Deity, though, and Colt can't catch up with that one. And a quick 2-0 lead.
What a strange hit from Abstract to send it down to Dino, and then a beautiful pass over to Dino, or over to Deity, rather, from Dino to give them a 2-goal lead early on. First 30 seconds, a lot of action starting off with this one, and it does seem like the Orange team will have the immediate advantage, but still... first game of the tournament usually starts off a little bit slower than this one, but still shots coming in left and right from both teams.
So Colt popping this one and trying to stay on the attack for Lemon Squeezy. But Deity, not a great clear there, but Adrenaline can't catch up with the ball. Everybody misses on the side. Finally, Morg's onto it. But here goes Dino, or Dino, whatever you prefer. Again with a 2-0 lead for RNG. It happened very quickly, but now Lemon Squeezy trying to settle in and get some offense of their own. Maybe get their second shot. Colt going up the ladder here. Difficult shot, and he put it in.
Okay, why am I hearing two audio streams? Oh, it's on Matcherino. I thought I was losing my mind. Okay.
Sweet, fantastic goal, and Carrie is having like a multiple identity crisis, or
oh my goodness, I thought I was losing my mind.
You are, but for different reasons.
It's my fault. I apologize.
Oh, Colt with the dunk here.
Autoplay.
Chance to put this in. They're trying to get a quick equalizing goal, and the momentum does seem to belong to Lemon Squeezy right now.
Yeah, just a quick turnaround from Lemon Squeezy off that first 30 seconds, and something that we've seen before is just, you know, needing to get a little bit of momentum started, and then you can kind of pop off for the rest of the game. But if they can turn it around right here, if RNG is able to convert here and put on a little pressure, it would be very beneficial to stop the Lemon Squeezy momentum.
Adrenaline through midfield, but not able to get by Deity. But Colt is there to force this one in and could not get through Abstract. Or actually, we're going to go with Bradster to get that one through. And RNG having trouble clearing the zone as Lemon Squeezy have really taken over the last minute or so after falling behind 2 goals.
Yeah, this has been a complete flop in momentum for the, or flip-flop rather, for Lemon Squeezy and RNG. As far as momentum goes, both teams are getting shots across the field, but it's been much more convincing with Lemon Squeezy getting a lot of great clears going downfield and putting on the pressure afterward. That's been the real difference that we're seeing out of both of these guys.
Deity will try to keep the attack alive for RNG. Instead, it's going to be Bradster, a shot that was, I think, a shot, but not credited with a save on the clear. And now Morg will jam this one downfield. Dino is right there. Another big clear back to the blue side's back wall. And more zone time for RNG, nursing a 2-1 lead right now. But that momentum is fading. They haven't really kept the pressure on at all. Adrenaline shot saved by Deity, who's been so important for RNG. 2 goals very quickly and a save there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much pressure
for defense here.
Oh, and it doesn't matter how much pressure you're able to put on. If you are going down early and you have to come back and try to come up with this second goal here, it won't matter, but they're able to do so. Lemon Squeezy able to find the second one here with just under a minute and 30 seconds remaining. A beautiful pass coming down. Deity's camera flipping up and then right back down. Not able to predict exactly where that shot's going to come through, and that'll be a great equalizing goal for Lemon Squeezy.
A minute 20 remaining, and this game is right back where we started. Adrenaline has a good touch for Lemon Squeezy. Fantastic name. But they are lacking a bit in the finishing department. Morg will try again. Dino breaks up the attack only for a moment. Lemon Squeezy again. More zone time with a minute to go. It really feels like they've owned the last 3 minutes here in this game. And they've done well to erase that quick 2-0 deficit. Colt against Deity. And Deity misplayed. Colt with a soft lob in and barely sent away by Dino. The third save for RNG is a big one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of great defense coming out for RNG. It kind of flipped one way, flipped the other way, and now back for RNG as they find the third goal for their side. A little bit of miscommunication starting that off, but a great dunk to follow it up, and the bounce shot pretty unsavable there. Start off well for RNG. Lemon Squeezy looked like they were wanting to make a push on the opposite side, but that was not the case, and we will see RNG nursing another lead, and it took 3 minutes for the Lemon Squeezy side to break through the first time. I'd be surprised if they were able to do it in a sixth of the time.
Well, Colt almost got there with a one-on-one dribble. Instead, they're kind of falling over themselves, trying to clear the zone, and a big dunk from Dino. Still time, though, 7 seconds. Morg needs to recover quickly, and he's not able to. Bradster may finish this off. That will do it. RNG will hang on and take game 1.
Be interesting to see the stats here as far as saves go. It feels like the RNG side was pretty heavy on the defense throughout the middle of that game, and it's pretty obvious that 4 versus 1 saves. There was a lot of pressure coming out from Lemon Squeezy in that middle half, but you know, those 2 offensive pushes beginning and end of this game and those final and last 30 seconds are the difference maker, and that will be RNG with the first one. Oh, excuse me. Woo. Apparently, drinking a lot of water leads to intermittent burps. Pro tip.
There's no excuse for you. However, RNG does have a 1-0 advantage in the series, despite Dino playing with that 130-plus ping, as you can see on the, well, maybe you can see on the scoreboard, depending on what Caritas is doing. And it is Dino. All right. LFT Dino, not Dino.
Dino?
So, yeah,
Dino?
he's not a fan of Dean Martin, apparently. How unfortunate.
Is he cooking? What is the song? What's the childhood song where you're
Uh-oh. Here we go. Whose childhood here, Carrie?
My childhood.
Mine or like Curtis's?
You're singing in the kitchen, and something Dino. Look, am I insane here?
Yes.
Okay, well then let's just carry on with game 2, Lemon Squeezy versus not NRG, RNG, a very distinction for us to all distinct. Let's get it started.
Colt gonna get the first shot here. It's just wide, and Dino gets dunked by Adrenaline. That goes to the corner though, and we'll see if Lemon Squeezy can keep some pressure on in the first 30 seconds to a minute. That's where they fell behind 2-0 in game 1, and really that cost them big time. They fell by a goal in the end. But Morg will not get a great touch here. Colt does bail him out though. And now a chance to run some interference, but could not hit Deity. And here comes RNG. Adrenaline has actually centered it for RNG, and Deity will finish it off.
An amazing finish by Deity. Deity rather. Look, all these pronunciations are going to be incorrect, but what a beautiful finish by Deity to get a nice little tight angle on that one and start it off basically like the last one less goal and a little bit more time, but still the pressure that they're able to put on at the very beginning of these matches has been able to at least put it in their favor for the first one, and they look to continue it in game 2. Thanks for the follows, everyone. I really appreciate how many little pops I've been here. It's amazing. Appreciate you guys' support.
Well, Bradster just got a touch here, but RNG kind of falling over themselves defensively. A couple of collisions on the defensive end. Here goes Morg now, not able to get by Dino. And now RNG looking to double their lead. They struck pretty quickly after scoring their first goal in game 1. But they've been held at bay for the time being. And Morg will score on an empty net. A defensive breakdown has tied it for Lemon Squeezy.
Yeah, just Morg getting onto this a little bit quicker than Abstract was able to get up, and one defender going for boost will leave an open net and tie it right back up a minute and 30 seconds into this one. Basically a repeat with less goals of game 1. They had 2 on early, and then Lemon Squeezy able to take 2 in the mid-game. If they're able to replicate that, they'll be looking to move into the end of the game with a little bit of a lead, but it's all about keeping the momentum on their side as the ball goes down to the Lemon Squeezy end. RNG looks to increase the pressure. Dino with a beautiful crossing pass. Deity just a little bit too close.
Here goes Adrenaline, able to win that ball. And Dino is there to send that shot away. Can't follow it up though. So it's a chance for Morg, drifting right through the defense. Oh, like a hot knife through butter. Morg has given Lemon Squeezy their first lead of the series.
Demolishing 2 players on the defense there for RNG, and that is not good luck for them as they will lead into the 3rd minute of this one. 3 minutes remaining, however you would like to say that. They are down in this match, and they need to make a little bit of a difference. They need to put on a little bit more pressure. We've seen that they're capable of doing so, but if something like this happens, it will not be very good for them. T-Lock able to get a brilliant double touch, 1 and 2 right behind Abstract. A beautiful play to give them the lead now.
Yeah, Colt's been huge for Lemon Squeezy in this series. Comes up with a big insurance goal, his first of game 2. Could be the first of many if they let him get going. Bradster now trying to dribble through, and a slow developing play broken up by Colt. Now Morg and Adrenaline both went for that ball. Only one defender back. It's Colt, and it's a good touch to get around the attacker and out to midfield. Well done on and off the ball by Lemon Squeezy. But now here's Bradster looking to center, and Morg will send that away. And Dino's in a tough spot here. Colt does not have boost, and boy, it looked like bots going after the ball for a moment there. Everybody in slow motion. Nobody made contact. Now Deity gonna kind of look off Morg here as Colt will chase this to the corner, and a good touch downfield, able to get by Dino and start another attack for Lemon Squeezy. It's short-lived though, But RNG has not had much going on the offensive end. It's been big power clears, and Dino somehow gets this one to go off the ceiling.
What a strange shot from Dino, able to just pinch it off the ceiling and right in the top crossbar. A very nice shot, but not really, probably not the intended path he intended to take the goal, but it works nonetheless. And when you're down 2 in a game like this, you need to take every opportunity given. So, yeah, that's just, that's Rocket League for you, I suppose.
Oh, good defending from Dino, too. He's playing a big role for RNG in this second game. It's a chance for them to clinch this series and move on to the next round. Deity will keep it going as well. Good centering pass right out in front, and a save by Colt. Desperation save coming back.
What a beautiful pass out to the mid there from Deity, though. That was a great look, and that's the difference that we need to be seeing out of these teams. They're gonna pull out in that last minute here. RNG does have the series lead, but it would be very beneficial for them to wrap this one up early rather than give momentum to the Lemon Squeezy team going into Game 3. So we're gonna look for a little bit of a quick finish here from Deity, Dino, and Abstract. But if they can't get out of their own zone, they're gonna have a tough time scoring a goal.
They look a lot like Lemon Squeezy did in the final minute of Game 1. Not able to get downfield at all, but here's Deity. He'll finally break the pressure for a moment. But Dino is cheating up, and he's got to race back. A pinch between Bradster and Dino, but Morg did well to get there very quickly, and another big clear back to the orange side makes it an even tougher task for RNG to get downfield and stay downfield. There's a great centering pass from Deity. Morg can only watch as the defenders and attackers fly overhead. It's cleared away, though. 15 seconds as Deity will try to start one more attack. Bradster past Morg, Deity, and Dino. And Colt makes another save with only 4 seconds left. RNG cannot get downfield, and we're going to see a third game here in our first match.
Couple offensive breakdowns for RNG led to them not being able to convert any plays that they were moving downfield, and that will be, yes, the first win in this series for Lemon Squeezy, taking us to the final best of 3 for these two teams. But I feel like there was just a bit of a breakdown for RNG. They had the skill necessary to do this. I mean, we saw those passing plays coming through, but a couple overlaps in offense as well as some miscommunication will lead to Lemon Squeezy taking that one and us being sent to Game 3. If you have not checked out our Matcherino page, please do so. We're still waiting on an updated code for this week for those of you that continue to come back week in and week out. But if you haven't used previous codes from the last tournaments that we've run, there's still some codes remaining on that end. So please go on that page and try and enter into the donation code Nexus 2345. And if any of those work, you can donate all of them until we run out of codes. So after this series, I'll probably harp on that a bit more, but let's get right into the action. Lemon Squeezy RNG, the best of 3. The result of this one will result in one of the teams being gone from our tournament. This is a single elimination, and as a quick start from Colt, it seems like Lemon Squeezy does not want to go home.
Yeah, Colt has scored in all 3 games here, and he gets it out of the way early in Game 3. Dino just not able to catch up with that one. If you wonder where these guys are in the bracket, first of all, you can type !bracket in the chat and find that bracket, but also they are at the top of the bracket right below where presumably the winner here would play the #1 seed, which would be Selfless, if Selfless is able to get through the second round. If. So, Dino will clear this away for RNG. And Deity will play it further along, looking for Dino. Good play in theory, just the practice wasn't quite there. And now Bradster, not really able to do anything there, trying to save his dribble. And Dino with a backflip, he's able to recover. Kind of a sloppy start towards Game 3 here, but Lemon Squeezy have found themselves ahead 1-0 thanks to a strike from Colt.
Yeah, it's really been the difference maker. Whoever scores in the first 30 seconds seems to take the entire game, and it's all about getting that momentum early and playing the game however you want to play it. And it seems like RNG is playing a little sloppy at this point. I think that's because they're having to come back from that first response from Lemon Squeezy.
Popped up here, and Morg taking his time to send that one away. It's not out of the zone just yet, though. Morg will actually be the one that chases it down himself. Up against Bradstreet, and Bradstreet so calm defensively under a lot of pressure, a lot of cars flying around him. But he's able to center this one for Dino. And Colt got in the way because, of course, he did. He's done everything for Lemon Squeezy on both sides of the ball. But now it's Bradster centering again. Tried to chase it himself. And Deity's blocked off by Adrenaline. Good defending from Lemon Squeezy. They turn it into a shot. Sent away by Dino. RNG's got to spread out here as they had everybody kind of clumped together. If you're able to clear the ball past one of them, you've cleared it past all three the way they were in formation. Now Bradster, a centering pass gets through Adrenaline, but everybody had backed off. Deity takes this away. Still in front. Deity's touch sends it just wide. Bradster was coming in as well. Somebody had to have interfered with someone there.
Yeah, Deity hit the ball away from Abstract, and that kind of took away the momentum they had downfield. They had a really open opportunity halfway through this game, and that would have been a great turning point for the RNG team. But Lemon Squeezy's still nursing this 1-goal lead. There is opportunities here with Dino off the crossbar, able to actually follow up onto it and land on top of it, and that'll be the equalizing goal. Just a beautiful double touch to set that one up, and this final touch to wrap that one up. Nice little solo play there from RNG, but that's not what we want to see later on in this tournament, as those solo plays aren't going to scale really well into later rounds.
Well, we've got a tie game now in game 3, but everybody from Lemon Squeezy had a shot at that and came up empty. So a chance now for RNG if they can get onto this ball. Instead, Morg to the corner for Colt, and Deity is right there. Just inside 2 minutes left in this match, barring overtime. Morg with a stop. It wasn't a save, and it wasn't much of a clear. Here's Bradster trying to force that through. And back and forth they go, waiting for someone to make a mistake, waiting for an opening. Here is that opening, and Morg takes advantage.
Look at Dino here, just a little bit out of position, trying to go back to goal, just gets caught up in everything. Backwards, tries to come out, and a beautiful shot by Morg to send it right by all three defenders for RNG, and back to square one for RNG, working so hard to get that equalizing goal at halftime, but still a minute later, with Lemon Squeezy taking this one, it does seem a little bit unfortunate for the RNG team, working so hard but still getting reset here. Almost sneaking by Adrenaline there. Not going to find it. Colt going downfield, and that'll be the end of the offensive pressure for RNG.
Adrenaline, a great touch to find Morg. Can Morg get there again? No, Bradster with a touch to send that across and out of harm's way for the time being. They find themselves, RNG, down a goal though in game 3. Starting to get to desperate times with a minute to go. Bradster, one-on-one, gonna take it himself through the defense, and he's almost forced it through, but Adrenaline there to save the day.
The way he did that so fluidly was amazing. Adrenaline's like, oh, it's on the goal line. Let me just come in and scoop this out. Just hitting it off the crossbar and back out to mid, completely saving his team from an opportunity for RNG to get that second goal. A beautiful pass coming through, though, for Deity down to Abstract, but that won't find the target, and Colt will be going downfield once again. 30 seconds remaining, and this is not looking fantastic for RNG. Not really a good, strong start, just kind of chasing the entire ball for this last third match, and the fact that they're missing here will lead to a punishment by Morg. And this might be the end of RNG.
Well, Rocket League is a skill-based game. There really is no room for RNG in our beautiful sport. So, it seems fitting that RNG will be eliminated in the early goings. Yes, obviously, I know that's not what RNG stands for. Just go with the joke, people. This one rolling in, though, gave them a little bit of life, but Adrenaline ripped that away. And that should just about do it. Lemon Squeezy is headed on to the third round, and the long wait begins for them as they wait on the winner between Selfless and whoever their second round opponent will turn out to be. An impressive comeback in the series, though, for Lemon Squeezy. They fell behind 2 goals in the first 30 seconds of the series, but then brought that back, narrowly lost game 1, and then took games 2 and 3. Well played to Lemon Squeezy.
Yeah, they put in the work, and it paid off as they were able to come back from game 1 and convert 2 consecutive games to give them the win and knock RNG out of the tournament. We will be seeing Lemon Squeezy go on, albeit to probably some less than optimal circumstances, having to face Seed 1 and just so early in the tournament, but that is how it goes around here at Nexus, and I suppose it every other game.
Yeah, Selfless is taking on Aerial 51 for what it's worth, so the winner of that matchup will be facing Lemon Squeezy in our 3rd round. Still a best of 3, but by the way, in the 3rd round. The quarterfinals don't start for another round after that, so best of 3s for this round, or what's left of this round, and round 3, which we'll be getting into shortly.
Alright, we are back. Sorry for that little bit of a hiccup. We did have a bit of a streaker, at least, joining the lobby. He didn't interfere with any of the gameplay, so don't worry. The results are unaffected. Origins will be taking that first game victory in this best of 3. Let's get right into this one as everyone is back and ready to roll. Looking to maintain a bit of that momentum is Origins as a great pass comes through for First Killer, and Jarl able to clean up the trash.
Yeah, it's a good start for Origins here in game 2, picking up right where they left off in game 1. And we'll see if they can we'll see if the fanboys can recover here. Again, they were kind of demoralized, I think you could say, at the end of game 1, all those goals coming in the final minute, and they've had a little time to cool off. As Snaz not able to clear the zone, it's Jarl coming on to this one. 2 went for the same ball, but Faraz is right there to keep the attack alive for the Origins. Jarl now off the corner. It's going to be cleared away. Here's Fanboy's chance now. It's Snaz against First Killer, looking to dunk in, and First Killer saw him the whole way and is able to send that through all 3 defenders down to the corner. Sam in trouble. That's going to find its way in. First Killer somehow found a perfect angle calculated.
Yeah, this is just a nice shot, and I think actually, was there more contact put onto it? No, Faraz did just fly right by that one, and First Killer will find a lucky shot in the first minute of this one, giving Origins a 2-goal lead. Definitely a very scary position to be in if you are fanboys, because they were able to hold a 1-goal lead for the longest time throughout this match. As they continue to put on pressure and put shots on net, this doesn't look fantastic for the fanboys if they continue the way they've been playing.
Faraz will send this away, and here comes another attack for Origins. First Killer has that taken away, but it's going to stay in the zone. And for the fanboys, things are not looking good. Sam got the boost, but not the ball. First Killer drops this in, and you can just see the fanboys fizzling out with a minute and a half gone by in game 2.
Great pass and finish by Jarl to First Killer, and that'll be continued pressure just paying off for this Origins team. Fanboys looking a bit discombobulated in front of their own net. Crimson Lightnings, yes, I did spot those there.
Yeah, that's Cravart. No, not Cravart. It's not Cravart. Snaz.
Some sexy looking wheels, but that's not going to help you play in this tournament. They need to focus on a little bit of tighter gameplay if they're going to make a dent against a team like Origins.
You could say they look snazzy. Lobbed in here and sent away by First Killer. And maybe Fanboy's best chance to get on the board gone by the wayside. And very quickly Origins are back on the attack. And Faraz spinning out Snaz. Rocket Sam is still on the attack though. And there is still time for Fanboys. They need a goal sooner rather than later though. And you can see they're all pushing forward. Well, they might be just one big clear away from giving up another goal or a mistake as Cravarts comes to the rescue for Fanboys. Cravarts makes another save and another save. The brick wall's been set up in front of the net. Its name is Cravarts, and now that he's out of the way, Faraz will get one in.
Yeah, you can see the helplessness in this guy's eye. Snaz just like, oh, I can touch it, but I can't do anything to save it, and that'll be another goal now for the Origins side. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, halfway through this one, and Origins has a sizable lead now.
So now to the corner, it's Snaz with a shot, and Faraz is right there. That was actually a really good shot, almost on target for the fanboys, but just nothing going their way, coupled with some outstanding defending and pressure from Origins. And another one down right between the lines. Jarl is not going to steal it. Faraz with the sniper shot in his second goal of game 2.
Snaz out for boost, and that'll leave an open opportunity for a ball to go right downfield. 5 goals, 2 minutes remaining, and as time begins to tick down, the fanboys might just have to leave the building and be escorted out by Origins.
Faraz, and it's going to be Jarl instead. They're running it up. They're 6th in the first 3 minutes and 1 second.
Yeah, and this is just continued shots being put on net, and the defense for fanboys is just disintegrating. Possibly the last 5 goals of that previous game might have just taken the morale down to the point where it is unrecoverable. This is domination.
It is. This has been one-sided really since the final 2 minutes of game 1. There's the 7. Do we have the 1 on the other side? Still a minute 56 to go to find out. You know, somehow I think they will let this one come in. Jarl was actually camping there. And now first killer.
First killer, no. Not like this.
He didn't. He didn't. He absolutely could have put in number 8. But instead, we go back the other way. Now Cravart's trying to weave through on the blue side. Not going to happen. Snaz knocks him out of the way. Jarl knocks Snaz out of the way. And then a shot almost goes in, almost an own goal. So this has devolved into just a complete degenerate mess with a 7-0 lead for Origins. There's, well, kind of a save.
That's what I used to call my ex-girlfriend.
Rocket Sam can't force that through first killer, and we're just changing gears now. It's fine. A shot in from Jarl. That's going to be well wide. And we get to the final minute. But you can certainly put this one in the books for Origins. They will be moving on in this 3v3, and they will be taking on, as Jarl adds number 8, they will be taking on the Schoolroom Skeletons, one of the teams we highlighted at the start of the broadcast, Coleman, 5-Tool, and Krios. A formidable opponent, to be sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of excited to see if they can put us in that match, unless they're already holding another one.
Lobbed in here, and not goal number 9. Rocket Sam will get a small measure of revenge, getting a demo there. If nothing else, very therapeutic. Do they have a goal as well? No, the shutout remains intact. Good defending from first killer falling into the net. And now that they've got 8, you might as well run it up, right? Faraz downfield, and Snaz easily stops that. 15 seconds remaining before we put the wraps on a 13 shot barrage from Origins. Maybe more to come here in the closing seconds if they can get downfield quickly enough. Faraz was trying, but not able to complete the cherry picker training, and that will do it in game 2.
Another commanding finish for the Origins team, and they would be very, very smart to carry this momentum immediately into the next game if they can get this started. Fanboys might not warm them up to the point that they needed to be, but this is definitely a commanding 2 games for Origins to take, and that'll move them further up into the bracket. As we said before, they will be moving up to face Schoolroom Skeletons. The winner of that will be facing the winner of Lemon Squeezy and Selfless. We've seen Lemon Squeezy already today, so this side of the bracket we're getting very acquainted with, but not so much the other side of the bracket. A couple updates on what's been happening. Hey Guys knocking out Cassidy Esports. Twiddle Some Thumbs losing to Almost Awesome, which is Heroic's team. Yogurt and Wide Right. Yogurt moving on on that front, and Yogurt is actually a pretty impressive team. Ike Wolf, Bomba, and Farah. An EU team coming out for an NA tournament, at least in an NA time slot, is very commendable. Let's get out of this lot. Origins, some very commanding players on each sides of the pitch. Let's get it started and see what these guys have in store.
Yeah, pretty good star power between these two teams for a round 3 match in a tournament. And early on, it's Faraz. Origins not missing a beat at all.
Yeah, getting right into the lobby and getting right into gameplay. First killer beating one. Faraz with a simple follow-up in the first 11 seconds of this one will go to the Origins team.
Next kickoff is going the way of Origins. That net was open, but 5-Tool is there for it. One of the rare times going for boost actually helped. Oh, Faraz able to keep that in front, and 5-Tool will just get it away, but here comes first killer, denied by 5-Tool. But Coleman having trouble, and, well, the whole Schoolroom Skeletons team having trouble, at least in the early stages. This is what Origins did to Fanboys in the last matchup. The first minute of game 1 all belonged to Origins, and that's what's happening here. Faraz not able to keep this in the zone, though, as he needs Jarl to come in and help. And now maybe things are slowed down for Schoolroom Skeletons. The confidence is starting to build.
Yeah, just trying to get their feet under them. They might have been waiting for a little bit, unlike Origins, who has gotten right into here and put it on a lot of pressure. Some good saves coming out, though, for the School Skillies, and it's a good path to start down, but they need to get it actually out of their zone and downfield, and they might be able to do that here as Coleman finally tries to take possession, but with 0 boost, he'll have to leave it for his teams. Krios is up. And Coleman will be forced again to take possession of this ball and try to make something happen. Seems like he's the glue that is holding this team together, making plays on all sides of the field, while Origins continues to play their very aggressive play style.
Big demo from first killer, and Coleman is right there. Not worried about first killer getting another touch, but everybody misses here, and Jarl will clean up the mess and double the lead for Origins.
A good solo play here by Jarl as Coleman will fly by, and 5-Tool in a horrible position to try to even begin about thinking about saving that one. That was a lot of words just to say that it was a nice capitalization by Jarl, and will put them 2 goals up with 2 goals into this one and continue to put on pressure. It has been non-stop for the past 7 minutes for the Origins team, and maybe even longer than that if you factor in the rest of their series. But this has been some impressive play coming up for Origins. If they can sustain it, I wouldn't be surprised to see them go very far in this tournament.
Great pass out to mid, but Jarl can't keep the attack alive. First killer not able to get the second touch. 5-Tool looking to keep things moving forward, but nobody there to follow up that play for Schoolroom Skeletons. Krios can't get by first killer. They're trying to work out of that corner, trying to get this in front. Not having much success. Good defending from Origins. And look how they're all spread out on their side of the field, waiting for a clear. They finally got it. Faraz again comes up empty, looking for a redirect. He's been downfield a few times. I wonder if he's done the cherry picker training. It doesn't seem to have served him well if he has.
Jarl definitely has, as he's been able to come through and clean up a lot of garbage for his team. Now with 2 goals, still with 2 goals, and 2 minutes remaining, it does seem like the Origins team has been able to shut down the Schoolroom Skeletons fairly well. But, you know, there's still plenty of time and 2 potential games in this series. If they can turn it around here, it's definitely very possible for the Schoolroom Skeletons.
Krios and 5-Tools went for that ball, apparently not communicating very well. They find themselves trailing 2-0, a minute and a half remaining. And Krios will go downfield to wait for this big clear from 5-Tool. But it's to the opposite side. And so first killer is there to clear for a moment. Krios now with a miss from first killer. Finally, Origins have made a mistake, and Schoolroom Skeletons are on the board.
A little bit of a mistake there from Faraz as he sets up Krios for the first pass and final shot. A nice little double touch there to send that one on target, and we are at 1 minute 11 seconds and 1 goal to go for Schoolroom Skeletons to bring it back to the Origin side, and possession being given to the Schoolroom Skeletons almost results in a bit of punishment. That was a strange strategy and almost backfired, but it will be Origins moving downfield now. Faraz out to the mid, but no one there to finish that one up, but Jarl right back into it. Krios off the wall. Jarl going to be trying to send it right back mid, and the constant pressure starting to degrade the defensive rotations of Schoolroom Skeletons a little bit, but they will come back and clear that one out and restart.
Less than 40 seconds remaining in game one. Still a best of 3 here in the third round. Coleman, that's on target and sent away by First Killer, but not cleared. Everybody misses, and Krios hit the post. And he can't follow it up. Five Tools can't. Coleman will try. That one's high as well. Jarl not able to clear. That one's off the post as well. They've hit everything except the net, and they've had everything to shoot at. 9 seconds left, and Origins are able to clear the zone. They dodge the whole clip and are going to hang on if this ball hits the ground, and it does. Origins survive game one.
Props to the Schoolroom Skeletons for the increased pressure and shots on shots close to target, at least at the end of this one. Just some beautiful defending and a little bit of unluckiness for the Schoolroom Skeletons. Not able to convert enough plays, but a lot of shots for both sides, a lot of saves for both sides. The only difference was actually hitting the net, as they the Schoolroom Skeletons missing a couple opportunities right at the end there will give this game to Origins.
So the Origins
first
team,
game.
Yeah, Origins team is 1 win away from getting on into the quarterfinals, where we expect they will be facing Selfless. Selfless currently playing Lemon Squeezy, who we saw earlier on stream. We already have one quarterfinal matchup set. 3 guys, 1 ball. Currently taking on Burnout. 3 guys, 1 ball. The number 2 seed in this tournament. That's Corrupted G, Chicago, and Subin. Imagine having to go up against that team at any stage in a tournament. Here it's in the quarterfinals for Team Burnout.
Yeah, definitely kind of a unfortunate position for them to be in, but we've seen stranger things, and I would expect hopefully a fight to be put up by them, as well as this team here. Schoolroom Skeletons showed that they can put on the pressure necessary and get shots on target. It's just a matter of doing it early enough in the match. At the 10-second mark, it's kind of a little bit too late to try to make those kind of pushes, but they were almost able to convert there. 5-2 with a beautiful little redirect around a defender, and Krios will be able to follow that one off of a defensive mistake, giving them a good 20-second lead.
Yeah, good redirect from 5-Tool there, almost on target, but this time Krios does get one inside the posts. And Schoolroom Skeletons have their first lead of this series. It comes early in game 2. And Jarl and First Killer, a little miscommunication on who's going to take that ball. First Killer looking to play this himself, but so is Faraz, and they end up working against each other. Jarl there to keep the attack alive for them, but it will be cleared away for a moment by Schoolroom Skeletons. First Killer coming in, though, right at 5-Tool, who could not get out of the net.
What a nice shot by First Killer, just getting onto it with the bottom side of his car, getting enough pace onto it, and with beautiful accuracy, giving them the equalizing goal that they were looking for. 43 seconds into this one, and a lot of pressure from both sides. Look at the strategy out of the Origin side. I don't know why they choose to do that. It seems like it has a little bit too much room for punishment there if they're able to realize what's going on. So they haven't yet, but there's definitely a bit of a opportunity for that to happen.
Coleman A trying to send this downfield as Skeletons find themselves back in a tie game. Their lead in game 2 very short-lived. First Killer centers this one. Everybody missed it, and Krios just got the touch to make the save. And First Killer comes up empty. So 5-Tool able to start the attack. Coleman right at Faraz, trying to put him in an awkward situation. But Faraz very calmly brings this through, and Krios can't keep the attack alive. Well defended by Origins. We've said that a lot in the last 2 matches.
In the last, like, 2 minutes, I mean, the beginning of this game has been a lot of pressure, and the end of last game was the similar playstyle where they're just putting on a lot of pressure at the very opportune times. The schoolroom skeletons have been able to do very well on when they attack and how they attack, but they still have not been able to be that successful. The defense from Origins has just been a little bit too much, and there haven't been enough shots on target to make a difference for this schoolroom skeletons team.
Across it goes, and Jarl can't clear past 5-Tool. 5-Tool trying to run some interference in the air. Creo shot tie, and Faraz can make the save. Coleman getting in on the act. All 3 members of Schoolroom Skeletons involved in the offense.
A beautiful initial shot by Krios, and then the Coleman follow-up, able to just send it in on target, was enough. Not even the position or power necessary, just being able to catch off the Origins defense enough to score that second goal. And this is a good position for them to be in, as now they don't have to put on all this pressure if they don't want to. They can kind of sit back, but I think that putting on a little extra pressure will be very beneficial for them.
Well, the only thing the prevent defense in American football has ever prevented is the defense actually winning.
Oh! 5-Tool.
Off the back wall here, and not able to get through was Krios. Jarl credited with his 3rd save, and the lead remains just 2-1. So now Jarl for first killer, and Krios is right there all over him to send this away. Faraz will try again. Just trying to get a touch, playing keep away from the skeletons. Jarl makes a save, but it's not out of the zone yet. This is going to go right to Krios. A good touch will set up someone, and instead it's sent away by Jarl. Again, well defended by Origins. It gives them a chance here in the middle of game 2.
Yeah, 5-Tool was up a bit too early, and Faraz kind of messed that play up on the wall, leaving him in an awkward position, but still, these guys have not been able to get out of their zone for long. The Origins team has defended well, but still are falling subject to this pressure. A beautiful shot there coming through for the Origins side, but good defense will thwart that immediately. But first killer coming through with another one will be able to put that one on target. Faraz, a great pass, and first killer able to get a lot of pace onto that one, and beautiful positioning as well.
Perfectly placed shot that beats 2 defenders right at the corner of the goal. And now a tie game with 1:15 and counting. Coleman against Jarl, and it's Krios who has to make another save. He's got 3 to go with his 5 shots. He's been a big factor for the Skeletons. And a shot here from Coleman, cleared by first killer over 5-Tool, and Origins might steal another. It's a hat trick for first killer.
That was a nice long shot by first killer, and a little bit of defensive mismanagement there by the Schoolroom Skeletons will leave that goal open, and the potential to wrap up in game 2 for Origins. That was an unexpected and unplanned for play by the Schoolroom Skeletons, and puts them in a very dangerous position.
Schoolroom Skeletons, you could say, have looked like the better team here in game 2, but the scoreboard doesn't show that. It shows Origins 40 seconds away from going on to the quarterfinals. 5-Tool through 2 attackers, and Jarl still made the save. Good touch from Coleman against Faraz, trying to dunk in. It got by first killer, but not able to beat the post. And it's cleared away by Faraz. A big defensive sequence and a little bit of luck for Origins, but they're not out of the woods. Another one in from Coleman. He cannot make contact. 5-Tool, a blistering shot right through Jarl, and a tie game. Too much
just immobileness in net, as the lack of boost and the barrage of shots continues to increase from Schoolroom Skeletons. Will give them the tie game with 14 seconds remaining, but this just guarantees overtime, doesn't guarantee the win like they had earlier in this match. A little bit of breakdowns all over the field have led to Schoolroom Skeletons being punished more often than not, right? They're very cohesive throughout most of the game, and almost a good finish there for Schoolroom Skeletons, but it'll probably wrap up here with a bit of a spike down here by Faraz. They may have looked like the better team, but they haven't been able to sustain it. They've had these small attacks coming through and then just punished by a long shot by First Killer. That should never happen.
Well, we go to overtime in game 2. All but 2 quarterfinals have been determined, and we do know that the winner of this match will face Selfless. So if the next goal is scored by Origins, we have that quarterfinal decided. If not, then we'll go to a third game. Jarl looking to send this one downfield. Faraz is there, and he's been downfield plenty for these long clearances. Hasn't cashed in yet, though. Jarl gonna try to climb the ladder against Coleman. Almost dunked in, but 5-Tool is there. A great pass. Nice shot. Good game. We'll see you in game 3.
Yeah, a little miss from Faraz there, and still, we keep seeing the defensive mismanagement by Origins. The times where Schoolroom Skeletons have been able to sustain this pressure, you've seen these little bits of bad defensive rotation coming out for Origins, and this continued pressure, if they're able to do this in these little short spurts, will be very beneficial in game 3. But that will be game 3 coming up very shortly for these Schoolroom Skeletons and Origins side. As we look at the replays here, just the key plays, key saves, and nice shots. First Killer with this one just off the bottom side of his car to send that one in. And
I'm more impressed by the numbers on this scoreboard. I mean, you see 9 saves as a team for Origins. I mean, you come up with that many saves, you might win a few games when you put the kind of pressure that Origins had on Schoolroom Skeletons in that game. But as it turns out, we go to game 3, and one of the toughest things to do is play good, consistent defense throughout an entire series. So 9 saves, can they do that again or play similar defense in game 3? We will find out with 5 minutes on the clock for the last time in this series. And the attack early on belongs to the Skeletons. It's going to be Krios avoiding a demo from Faraz, and a centering pass is going to be bombed away, leaving Coleman and 5-Tool to play defense. Coleman going to try again. Can't connect here. It goes to the corner. Jarl comes up empty, though. Krios is there, taking advantage of the mistake, and the Skeletons are on the board first.
A nice pass by Coleman, and the follow-up by Krios right above First Killer. Just wanting to pinch it in, but doesn't even need to do that as he hits it with the bottom side of his car. Kind of the backside, still able to get a lot of power onto that, and that's a great start for the Schoolroom Skeletons in the first 30 seconds here. Oh, Krios, please. Man, just putting on a lot of pressure solo has immediately kind of torn apart this defensive rotation for Origin. Only Faraz back. Now that Jarl is back in net, they're able to kind of breathe easy, but this is some great pressure from the Schoolroom Skeletons.
Jarl can't catch up with this one, though. Coleman trying to clear the zone. I think he got the second touch, but it was stuffed through him. Off the back wall. 5-Tool, that'll drop straight down. Race to the air, and it's off the crossbar, and a save at point blank from First Killer, keeping the lead at just 1 for Schoolroom Skeletons, only for the time being. Jarl got in on the action as well defensively, and here comes First Killer. Normally deadly, but cannot get by Krios. Good defending. Keeps the lead intact for Schoolroom Skeletons as we go back and forth in the middle of game 3. One mistake could spell doom for one of these teams in this final game of the series.
Yeah, at this point, it's all about minimizing mistakes rather than putting on this pressure that the Schoolroom Skeletons has liked to do in the past. It might be smarter just to play it smart, because they have been punished quite a few times by putting on this pressure. So we might be seeing a little bit of change of pace here as we see a lot of these solo plays as 5-Tool just comes up solo and Coleman just sits in the middle, no one really wanting to commit to too much here.
Jarl trying to bring this in front, and Coleman got right in his way, making the first save for Schoolroom Skeletons. That is, in fact, the first shot for Origins, but they're looking for more. Good shot through here. It gets by Coleman. Faraz has tied it.
Nice pass by Faraz to 5-Tool, and kind of helping out the opposite side, leading to a goal for Origins. Kind of a mismanagement of how you play the game there. You want to be clearing those balls with a lot of pace, but he was forced into an unoptimal position, and that'll be the tie game halfway through this one for Origins.
Lobbed in here, a good touch will be sent away by Jarl, and he's through another attacker. But 5-Tool is going to be onto this one first, but this is dangerous. Really playing with fire, bringing that one in front of his own net. But a nice touch will send this downfield, and Jarl is right there. So is Faraz. Right on target for Jarl, and Jarl could not connect. That was a great play in the making, but it fell apart right at the crucial moment. And now 5-Tool doesn't get a whole lot on this. Faraz with a demo on Coleman. He's recovered, but First Killer bumps him out of the way. But back on the ball, it's 5-Tool making the stop. Back to the other side. First Killer able to recover. Well, sometimes you see teams go for those bumps and demos. They get caught out of position. First Killer just barely got back. Now Krios around the boards in front, and Faraz will send that away. Follow-up from Coleman's going to go wide. And downfield again from First Killer. He finds Jarl, but Jarl couldn't find the net. Faraz will try again, trying to dunk this on 5-Tool. Not going to happen, and Krios will keep the attack going for Schoolroom Skeletons. And again, back and forth they go, waiting for an opening. Do they have one here? Faraz for Jarl, and 5-Tool's right there in his way as we approach a minute to go. Tied 1-1 in Game 3. And another chance for Faraz. He's not able to make contact. And Coleman will finally bomb this downfield, and a chance for Schoolroom Skeletons, maybe to slow things down a little bit. 5-Tool for Krios, but he's a little slow getting up. Jarl put that towards his own net. Faraz can't get it. First Killer can't get it. Finally sent away with about 30 seconds to go. Almost disaster for Origins, but they stay alive in Game 3. 5-Tool will try. He comes up empty. It's a sloppy finish, but Coleman has to play some defense here. Someone's got to get onto this one. Finally they do. Jarl's shot's high, down to 15 seconds, and cleared away again. Boy, whoever gets this next goal is going to be over the moon, and whoever concedes it is going to feel like they let one get away. Faraz, maybe the hero for Origins.
The solo play by Faraz, just bunged around a little bit by one of the blue defenders, gives a little bit of an opening as the chaos ensues, and that... Okay, wait, hold on. This is 6 seconds remaining. This is not the win for Origins here, but this is definitely a bit of an opportunity. Krios is going to be trying something up the wall, sends it out mid, but Coleman not able to get a great touch onto that one. This is still a live ball here, but it will be down by First Killer, and that will be a win for the Origins team.
Well, you know, when you get into a match like this, where you're not playing your best, the key is to win the ugly game. And that's exactly what Origins did there in Game 2. They won the ugly game. We know that they can play a lot better, but they came up with just enough to keep Schoolroom Skeletons off the board. And then Faraz, the hero, at the end of Game 3, they will be moving on to take on the #1 seed in Selfless. And, you know, hey, they're not going to get away with that against Selfless, but they can at least recover. And it's a brand new series when they load up for another kickoff.
All right, welcome back. We do have another matchup here for you guys. That'll be Fromosama versus Adjective Noun. What a team name coming through for Birdman, Pepiope, and Rays. They can't call it Classic Stanley or Identity Crisis because they don't have their third player, I think. So Adjective Noun is quite the name here for this guy. But let's get this one started. Adjective Noun does not have a first game in the series. That's just Carrie being an idiot. But let's get this one started with some fantastic gameplay already. Hero coming through off of a great pass from CatDog. Birdman trying to clear this out, getting dunked by Ping Pong Pete. A pass from running CatDog and a finish from Hero. A great start for Fromo-sama on this one.
Yeah, it just took 18 seconds, and our blue side already up. Remember, this becomes a best of 5 here in the quarterfinals, as we played off the corner by Birdman, trying to use that corner as a 4th member of Team Adjective Noun, but it's Ping Pong Pete. Back the other way, stopped by Rays, and we'll see what Fromo-sama has up their sleeve now. This one's going to go towards the back wall. Birdman came up empty. It's a mistake that Fromo-sama is not quite able to take advantage of, as this will be cleared by Birdman and Rays. Looking towards the back wall, and Ping Pong Pete is there. Good shot from Pepe, and we haven't seen Pepe. Well, there it is. We haven't seen Pepe go for demos yet. It's been a minute. What's happening? And there's one right on cue, and Ping Pong Pete will make him pay for it, as he doubles the lead to 2.
It's funny because I knew exactly what you were going to say, and then I heard it, and I was like, yep, there it is. But a nice shot from Ping Pong Pete to extend their lead. What a nice thing to say. Hopefully everyone has a pop filter here. And that'll be a good lead now for Fromo-sama, as Adjective Noun not coming out as strong as I would have liked to see, but they might have been waiting for a little while, or just might have a little bit of a weird matchup here with the play cells coming through. A lot of pressure and a lot of passing plays coming out for Ping Pong Pete and Fromo-sama as a whole.
Ray's trying to stuff that one through, and Hero jumps in the way. Downfield it goes, but Birdman able to send that one back towards midfield. Now running CatDog looking to follow this up. A lot of pressure from Fromo-sama trying to extend this lead to 3, and it's gonna be Hero getting his 2nd.
Yeah, just another nice shot here from Hero. Kind of started off by running CatDog going up for that one and missing it. It baited out the defender in net and forced a little bit of a defensive breakdown, because what do? You go up to block that shot, or do you wait for another shot? It's hard to predict what's going to happen, and that was a nice series of events there for the Fromo-sama team.
We've seen Fromo-sama make runs at the Gfinity NA tournaments quite a bit, as Pepe will go up the back wall here. They've come up a little short for the most part, but they're usually right there in the mix. Running CatDog could not get that in on the difficult angle on a breakaway, and it gives life to Adjective Noun, but Ping Pong Pete is there to make the save. Pete just pops this one up, and it's going to be sent right down through the Adjective Noun defense, and right out to Hero. Just a pop-up. Here's Pepe looking to get a shot on running CatDog, but an easy save. Let's see if they have any follow-up. Birdman denied by Hero. Somehow, Hero, I don't think he had any boost, but he got up exactly where he needed to be. Now played in by Birdman again, and running CatDog will clear. Only as far as midfield, though. Rays able to keep the attack alive for Adjective Noun. They need a goal sooner rather than later, though, as they find themselves trailing by 3. Only a minute and a half remaining in game 1. It's Pepe not able to clear. Far down and in from Ping Pong Pete, and a 4-0 lead.
We've seen this team Fromo-sama come out before, but Ping Pong Pete has excelled this team to a whole nother level. And it's been pretty much everyone on the Fromo-sama team. I don't want to give all the credit to this one guy, but he is giving a lot of pressure and a lot of accurate shots, I think, is the most important thing to note here. And they're just getting up quickly. They're able to do what not a lot of other teams have been able to do against Classic Stanley or the 2 people from that team, Birdman and Pepe. This has just been a strange game, because we're not used to seeing this out of Fromosama, but this is a different lineup than usual, and it's working out very well.
Played in by Hero, and it's Ping Pong Pete waiting for it. Instead, Birdman following up himself off the corner. Follow up from Pepiope. Gets one for Adjective Noun to break up the shutout.
The pass from Pepiope to Birdman, following up onto it after that second touch there from Birdman. Pepiope finding the first goal for Adjective Noun, and not soon enough. 1 minute remaining and 3 goals to make up. Adjective Noun is not in a great spot.
So now Birdman, not able to get by running Cat Dog. Only 40 seconds left for Adjective Noun. If they're going to lead a serious comeback charge, they really need another right here. Birdman in front for Pepiope, and they're not done yet.
Yeah, they have not breathed their last breath as Birdman gets another great pass out. Pepiope finishes it off, and this is something that we're used to seeing out of Classic Stanley. And these two guys, Birdman and Pepiope, work very well. Might be bringing on Rays for a bit of a bubble team in this one, but they're still working so well together. Pepiope to Birdman, no! That was the moment that they needed to pull this one out. 3 consecutive goals like that would have been great momentum to carry into the last 30 seconds of this one, but now as time ticks down, half the time is gone, and 15 seconds remain for 2 goals, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to pull that through. Very unfortunate for the Adjective Noun side that they weren't able to pull that through, but it does give them hope. Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
1 second.
A second left.
Oh, man.
Pepiope getting this. Just imagine, though, Birdman. When was the last time you saw Birdman miss on that shot that he missed on? That never happens. So uncharacteristic, and now just 1 second remains for Adjective Noun.
It's less than a second. As soon as this ball touches the ground, they needed that pop-up, and Pepiope will try. Ray's going to try to do something, but as Birdman went up as well, they will be probably seeing the down of this ball. What a nice roll through that corner there. Pepiope keeping it up. What is happening?
Right.
Excuse me?
Pepiope, this will hit the back wall. Running Cat Dog is there. Give credit to Adjective Noun. They've kept this alive, but now it goes down. A valiant effort from Adjective Noun. They brought it all the way back from 4-0 down, almost pulled it out at the end, but Fromosama takes game 1. Boy, what a bizarre first game in this best of 5. You see the 11 shots from Adjective Noun, most of them, of course, in the second half, really even in the final minute when they really started playing, and it was almost enough. They had one really good opportunity that went by the wayside. I wonder where the momentum actually lies in this series, because Fromosama has the series advantage, but they did not look like the team that won that game in the final minute.
Yeah, I agree. That final minute was a complete flip around. That's something we saw in the last tournament. You know, the games that were traded at the very end just didn't seem like much consistent play out of Classic Stanley, but this is not Classic Stanley, so we should stop going off of those assumptions in this match. But still, Fromosama taking that one barely at the end there. Just a little more height on that ball to keep it from touching the ground there might have been a completely different game, and that's the game we'll be able to see here. This is a best of 5. Sorry about the overlay being wrong. I fixed it halfway through the last game, so hopefully there was no confusion here, but that'll be game 1 for Fromosama, and hopefully we'll be seeing a different Adjective Noun going into game 2. Let's get it underway. Already a lot of pressure coming out from Adjective Noun. I usually say that as just a good transition, but it's actually true this time. As Adjective Noun is doing well, passing it to each other and just pushing it downfield.
Running Cat Dog just floats in the air there. Wasn't a clear, though, and Pepiope will open the scoring, and the momentum does belong to Adjective Noun.
I'd call that a mistake on the running cat dog side. He came up to try to clear that one out, but didn't really get enough contact to make it happen. And that'll be a good start for the Adjective Noun side, something they didn't have throughout the entirety of the last game. They were down 4 running into that last minute, and they were still able to make it 4-3. So starting off with this advantage is going to be very beneficial for the Adjective Noun side.
And they're looking for more. Rays, all running cat dog can do is pop this one up as well. Another chance for Pepiope, and it just goes wide. Almost own goal by Hero too. He was right there at the post, but fortunately for him, he avoided it. Rays back wall looking for Birdman. Instead, he came up empty, and Rays will have to clear this downfield to his own zone to try and buy time for his teammates to get back. Birdman, ill-advised touch. Pepiope all alone defensively, got by 1, and Rays rotates back to make the clear. And now a chance for Birdman. Downfield running cat dog. Slows this one up. Right there for Pepiope. It's an open net, or almost was, as Ping Pong Pete just got in the way. Boy, both teams seem to be leaving that net very open. They haven't been punished yet. Only a 1-0 lead for Adjective Noun as they go back and forth in the early stages of Game 2. The clears have been a little sloppy too. Not a lot of possession for either team.
Yeah, running cat dog has made a couple touches in front of the net that haven't been very smart and have left a couple of opportunities. You can see Ping Pong Pete getting the clear here, but getting knocked immediately by Hero. This has been a very sloppy game, but as Adjective Noun has kind of dictated, they are controlling the pace of this game. What a pinch there. Ping Pong Pete with a great save. Birdman not able to really follow up onto anything there. But yes, a very sloppy game and a lot of punishment that could be handed out here given the opportunity.
Birdman retreats and leaves Pepiope to challenge this. Running cat dog with a drive, and it goes right into the middle of Birdman and Rays. Rays pays the price. He gets demoed by cat dog, and Ping Pong Pete will take advantage as Birdman can't catch up. It's a tie game.
Beautiful pass by Hero, a little bit of a defensive breakdown. Rays is out there. Birdman is just coming back for boost, and Pepiope trying to play Spider-Man does not work out for their team, and it'll be an equalized moment here with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Pepiope petering past post-popping pots. There you go, JC.
Yeah, oh, this one goes right across the face of goal, but does not find its way into the net. Rays will keep the ball on the blue side of the field, however. And Ping Pong Pete has to get this away from Pepiope. Now Rays leaves this for Birdman. Off the corner, a 3-man attack using the corner. And Rays gives Adjective Noun the lead again.
Rays finally fitting into the rotations a little bit. It's been Birdman, Pepiope, Birdman, just taking a little while for Rays to fit in with this team, and he does so at a beautiful time, taking it to a 2-1 game with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. This is the time for Adjective Noun to take the lead and do it with force, not just take it by 1.
A 2-1 lead that they're hanging on to with 1.5 minutes trying to level this best of 5, and they're one step closer, a 3-1 lead thanks to Pepiope.
Pepiope with a nice follow-up after a little bit of misplay by Ping Pong Pete, and Pepiope putting it right past the post and putting them in a prime position.
Running cat dog off the back wall, and this will just go to the corner. Good Lord. Cat dog just skies this one up for Ping Pong Pete. There's cat dog in. Oh, not sure what happened there. Pretty sure it was a whiff, but either way, it's Adjective Noun back on the attack, holding on to this lead with 1 minute to go. Running cat dog downfield right at Birdman. It's coming back in. Rays with the shot. Sent away by Pete. But time running out for Fromosama. If they win this game, they go on to match point to get to the semifinals. But otherwise, it turns this into a best of 3 as Birdman, flying through the air, true to his name, drops this in with a second touch.
What a beautiful second touch. The angle he was able to get on that with the bottom of his car, sending it right past a defender and right past the goal post will put them in a very, very good position moving through the rest of this game. If only 35 seconds remaining, I don't know, from Osama, I don't think they're capable of scoring that many goals in that little time. It took them an entire game to get to a 4-0 lead, and Adjective now was able to get it back to 4-3 in less than a minute.
Hero will try to center for any semblance of hope from Osama. Not going to happen. And all of the momentum in this series belongs to Adjective Noun. They had that flurry at the end of game 1 where they scored 3 unanswered and almost came up with a 4th on a couple of occasions. And they take a commanding 4-1 victory here in game 2. It's a level series, but it feels like the field is slanted downhill towards the blue side.
And you have to ask the question, what happened in game 1? Why are we seeing such a different Adjective now? Was it the involvement of Rays into these plays? You see him at the top of the leaderboard there. And I don't want to say he was playing poorly last game, but we never said his name, and that was kind of concerning. Was he not integrating with the rest of his team as well as he should have? In this game, we can definitely say that was not the case. This was a beautiful integration of Rays into Pepe and Birdman's normal plays, and he was able to convert and actually work on defense, as we're about to see here, just enough, and they take a commanding lead and take it now to a best of 3, starting off as a best of 5, trading a game either way, boils it down, distills it down to a best of 3, and we're about to head into game 3. If you haven't used the code Nexus6 on our Match Reno page, I would greatly appreciate it. It donates a single $1 into our prize pool for every code that you guys use. There's a couple codes from previous tournaments if you haven't used those. Nexus 2, Nexus 3, Nexus 4, Nexus 5, and now our new code for this week, Nexus 6, is available to use. So if you have not done that, please take the time to do that. There's a Twitch stream over there if you don't want to miss any of the action. But it helps support us and continues to support us and continues to help us run and fund these tournaments. Words are hard. Let's just get right into this one.
With pleasure. It's game 3 now between From Osama and Adjective Noun. And Birdman will try to start the attack for Adjective Noun. Needs a centering pass. Still a chance to get one. And he found Rays, but Rays could not get one on target. Birdman is there, though, to follow this up just under the crossbar.
Yeah, kind of a misplay from Running Cat's Dog. We've seen this a couple of times where Running Cat's Dog just makes a light touch out in front of goal to try to feel things out and look to follow it up downfield. But it doesn't pan out a lot of the time. You can get punished and the other team can get onto it a bit too quickly before you can go and make that second touch. So that's something he'll probably need to look to improve, because I've seen that a multitude of times in this series.
Birdman through the air looking for another one. Instead, it's going to be Rays with a shot, and he's been able to raise his game since game 1 and a 2-0 lead for Adjective Noun.
Yeah, this has been a coming out of his shell for Rays, and just the integration with the rest of the team, as well as being able to make those solo plays, has just raised the Adjective Noun team to another level. Their game 1, if we were to put these games side by side, you would be like, all right, how many weeks were in between? How much practice do these guys have to put into getting to this point? And no, it's just been a switch that was flicked by these guys that has been able to vault them into a much better position here.
Birdman just narrowly missing over the crossbar. And Hero will try to start things for From Osama. This is more like the classic Stanley team that we were used to seeing back in the early stages of that team's formation. But here's Running Cat Dog. Shot denied by Rays. And it turns into a shot back the other way, and it's gonna find its way in. Everything's coming up Adjective Noun.
Everything's coming up Rays. Like, this has been an insane game for him. I wouldn't be surprised to hit tab here and see him right on the top of the leaderboard. Pepe now being a name that we're not saying enough, but you know, if Rays is gonna carry this much, why even play? This has been amazing. This has been a raising.
So now Rays beaten by Hero, but a 3-0 lead for Adjective Noun. And Pepiope dunks this in. Almost did it again. But this ball has not spent much time at all on the orange side of the field, really since the first few minutes of Game 1. Ping Pong Pete trying to race back and get in position defensively. Something we've seen a lot of in this series, it seems. Cat Dog will try to clear, but there's nobody downfield. And actually, Birdman gives that up to Ping Pong Pete, and Pepiope makes the save. Now Hero, great touch off the wall. Running Cat Dog is there, and that is exactly what From Osama needed. Their 5th shot, their first goal.
Yeah, that ass pass from Hero to running Cat Dog for the shot was beautifully executed. And now that we're coming up on the halfway point of this game, this is when we need to start seeing changes. And Hero able to help expedite that process and put a little life into the From Osama team. We kept saying From Osama this, From Osama that last game. And in this game, it has been all Adjective Noun, putting in all the work, and that's a verb.
Around the corner here, and in front, Hero just got a touch to get that away from, looked like Rays. But now thrown in front again, running Cat Dog's got to go up the ladder for another touch. Everybody's forward for From Osama, and it could be disaster on the other side, but Ping Pong Pete got in the way, needs another touch, and he gets it. Big time defending from Osama, keeping them alive in a pivotal Game 3.
But they don't need to put on this defense and stay alive. They need to convert downfield. And maybe a little bit of an opportunity here as Pepiope misses that clear, giving a little bit of possession here. But Birdman's going to continue to contest here. These 50-50s at the midline have been very important for Adjective Noun, keeping their possession moving downfield.
Birdman trying to get back downfield. There's running Cat Dog, looking for another one. But that one's blocked by Rays, his 3rd save. 5 as a team for Adjective Noun. And it's Rays dribbling out of the corner rather gracefully, actually. He was under a lot of pressure and made it look easy. Oh, a good dunk from running Cat Dog. And Rays doesn't get credit for his save, but he really should have. That was right at him. 1:10 to go. And it's running Cat Dog. Back wall. Leaves it for Ping Pong Pete, who's not going to be able to find the mark, and neither does Hero. From Osama should absolutely have a second goal.
Yeah, and the fact that they don't might just be the end here, at least in Game 3. 45 seconds remaining. Pops and Ping Pong Pete coming through. It doesn't seem like they're gonna have the time necessary to actually put this through. Pepiope having a little bit of a backflip there when a redirect was in play, but Birdman coming through to 50-50 that one, hoping for a shot himself. 30 seconds remaining. Pepiope gonna get a beautiful clear downfield and follow it up as well. Oh wow, no! Almost able to follow that one up, but it'll be Rays coming through to clean up the trash, being a real jarl in this game for Adjective Noun. After a great pass from Pepiope, pops it right over Ping Pong Pete, and another goal for Adjective Noun.
And a 4-1 lead, similar to their scoreline in Game 2. Adjective Noun have been all over From Osama. You go back to when they were down 4-0. Here's goal number 5 for Rays. Another aerial shot. They were down 4-0 in Game 1, so they scored 3 there. Then after Game 2, they won that one 4-1, so that's 7-1. 5-1 here. They've outscored From Osama 12-2 since trailing 4-0. That is incredible.
Been a complete turnaround for the Adjective Noun side, and I want to attribute it all to Rays. I mean, it's not just Rays carrying the team, it's these passing plays that come through that even if they don't work out 100% of the time, it's the fact that he's there for his teammates. And I like seeing it. He's able to put in this work and be on top of the scoreboard for multiple times. Pepiope and Birdman, usually the people we see making the passes and shots. Rays is now at the top of the leaderboard consistently.
Well, it's match point now for Adjective Noun. And you wouldn't have known it if you only watched the first 3 minutes of this series, but that's exactly where we're at now. And Just a quick look at the rest of the bracket shows that Selfless did dispatch Origins. So the winner of this matchup will have Selfless.
Dispatch, that's a good one.
In the semifinals. And down on the other half of the bracket, Yogurt and Hey Guys are currently playing their quarterfinal matchup. The winner gets our number 2 seed, 3 guys, 1 ball. As it looks right now, there is a chance to have all 4 of the top seeds get into the semifinals, but Fromosama currently on the ropes against the 5th seeded Adjective Noun.
Yeah, there's a reason for why these teams are so closely contending with each other, because Fromosama is seed 4 and Adjective Noun is seed 5. So if Fromosama can take this game, I wouldn't be surprised to see a really intense game 5, because there isn't much separating these guys.
Oh, Birdman could not stuff that in through the corner. Pepiope, the only one back, brings this one back in and comes up with a demo on Ping Pong Pete. Power play opportunity for Adjective Noun. They've got Pete out of position, but he's able to recover and start the attack downfield. Only for a moment, though. Pepiope with a shot that had eyes on its way through to the goal.
What a shot from Ray's, or sorry, pass from Ray's, shot from Pepiope. I misremembered the rules in this one, but yeah, definitely a stinger of a shot coming in for Adjective Noun and starting themselves off well. We've seen every game that that Adjective Noun has been able to score the first goal, they've won. And the first one, they didn't, and they dropped 4 goals consecutively. So it's all about controlling the pace of this game and being able to play it however you want and have that buffer goal. And now that they have the buffer goal and a buffer game in this series, this is a very good position for Adjective Noun to be in.
They've outscored Fromosama 13-2 since they gave up the 4th goal in Game 1. And Pepiope emerges from the pack. It's a breakaway and his 2nd goal.
What a boring shot from Pepiope. You can see he's just like, alright, just shoot. Just a defensive breakdown leading to a bit of an open goal opportunity for Pepiope, and a 2-goal lead now in the first minute here for Adjective Noun. And Fromosama, to keep themselves alive and keep Stump seeding alive in this tournament, they need to put in a bit of work here in the next 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Ray is throwing that one right in front, but Hero is there. There was no pressure otherwise from Adjective Noun, but now there is. It's Pepiope. Thrown towards the back wall, and Birdman came up. Didn't really have a chance to win that, and because of it, it's a defensive breakdown. Ping Pong Pete getting one from Fromosama. A rare defensive miscue from Adjective Noun.
This is what we were talking about, the defense just not being able to rotate properly. We noticed in the last game, and we kind of commented on it, but now we're kind of seeing the punishment that can come from that kind of situation. So I think there is a little bit of recalibration that needs to be done for both sides, because they're both being punished once in this game, but there's a lot more opportunities that may have presented themselves but not been capitalized upon. This is some strange rotation, and yeah, it just needs to get cleaned up a little bit.
3 minutes remaining in Game 4. It could be the end of Fromosama if they don't get, well, now another 2 goals. Pepiope from long range and a hat trick.
I would not expect that to go in, but I suppose it was a bit of a backflip there from Ping Pong Pete as Pepiope pulls another, I don't have any more P's, pulls another shot out of his hat and extends the lead of Adjective Noun.
Rays with a save right in front of the net, and he's able to get by running Cat Dog, and nobody up for Fromosama as that ball was thrown in front. Now this one centered again, and a loose ball. All 3 members of Adjective Noun went for it, but nobody from Fromosama was there. They are going to dodge a bullet, our Adjective Noun, and get downfield. A golden opportunity here, and just wide from Birdman. Rays was also there. Or excuse me, Pepiope was there looking for his 4th goal. Rays is back defensively. There is still time for Fromosama to get the 2 goals that they need, but they need to have a little better timing, I would say, on the attack, because the centering passes are there. There's just nobody there to receive them. Rays now for Adjective Noun, and a demo from Birdman. And I don't think Rays knew what had happened because he just airmailed that one to the moon.
Oh, well, it would have been a nice flick and pass to Birdman, but Birdman has different ideas and tried to take an opportunity there, and he did, but it didn't work out perfectly.
Well, Pepiope just barely got a touch on that one. Pete made the save. Still a minute 20, and new life for Fromo Sama. They at least have a hope here in Game 4. Running Cat Dog just missed the mark wide. Hero banks us in. It's sent away, and Pete, oh, this is towards his own goal. Very dangerous, but he's able to recover and might have done well to grab that corner boost. Instead, it's played in with a minute to go, and Reyes was right there. So was Pepiope. Pete comes up empty, and Birdman gets blown up, but he got the pass off to Reyes, who's going to take flight to put the final nail in the coffin, but it's sent away by Hero. Dropped in softly by Pepiope, and Pete is there. And now a chance for Fromo Sama. They've got numbers. 2-on-1 the other way, and Reyes makes the stop. 30 seconds remaining. Birdman to Pepiope. Thanks for playing. Right between the eyes. Pepiope's done it again.
A beautiful pass. Birdman and Pepiope. Just a killer shot right in the middle of the goal, and more defensive breakdowns becoming very apparent here. Fromo Sama not going to be clinching this semifinals spot, as it does look like the floodgates have opened now for Adjective Noun. Shots coming through left and right, and as 15 seconds remain, it's very unlikely to see 3 goals.
Yeah, final 10 seconds counting down now. We have our first semifinal. It will be Adjective Noun, the number 5 seed, going up against our number 1 seed in Selfless. What a matchup that's going to be. It's going to be another best of 5 just as soon as this one hits the ground. Miho. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Miho.
Yep.
Timmy.
Yep.
Hot Wheels Sid.
Yep.
Against Pepiope, Reyes, and Birdman.
Yep.
Who are coming off of 3 consecutive 4-1 victories and outscoring Fromo Sama 16-3 since falling behind. No, not 16. Hold on. Yeah, 16-3 since falling behind 4-0.
Yes. Is there any other questions that you would like me to answer?
15-3. Math is hard.
Math.
Any other question?
We don't do any math here.
Can we get right into the semifinal?
No, we're actually going to go to a little bit of a break and show you guys the highlights from last week's tournament. This is a beautifully made and edited video, so please enjoy this clip. Alright, welcome back. We do have this semifinal here for you guys, and it will be a best of 5 Selfless versus Adjective Noun, who we just saw come off of a beautiful streak against Fromo Sama, who is the number 4 seed in this turn, but now they're taking on seed 1. This is Selfless, and they have a lot to bring to the table here. Adjective Noun better bring their A game immediately.
And it's Hot Wheels Sid immediately with a clear. Early stages of game 1. Miho looking for Timmy, instead finding Birdman. We'll see if this is a much different Adjective Noun team. They've certainly got plenty of momentum. We mentioned the 15 goals since falling behind 4-0 in game 1 of their quarterfinal series. But you're looking at a Selfless team that we haven't seen yet on stream, and they haven't dropped a game, but Pepiope picking up where he left off and popping one in, a 1-0 lead.
Just a nice double touch by Pepiope past 2 defenders here. Miho and Hot Wheels Sid had potential to save that one, could not come through with it, and that'll be an early goal for Adjective Noun.
It took 41 seconds and a demo right off the bat on Pepiope. Fitting enough. And Pepiope quickly recovers, and he's looking to punish Selfless for it. But came up empty there. So it's Rays keeping the attack alive. Hot Wheels Sid, though, right there. And here comes Sid. Blocked off by Birdman. Miho has to slam that off his own back wall, and Pepiope came up empty. Shot high right there for Rays to send away. And first man up usually wins aerials. It's Pepiope winning there. But Miho's got this. And he'll fake this and leave it for Sid. But it's Rays that clears it downfield. Timmy has to race back. Seeing an interesting style from Selfless. It hasn't worked quite yet in the early stages. They're trailing. Rays almost got the touch he needed. Birdman misses high, and Timmy will clear this away. Good centering pass by Miho for Timmy, and it's just set wide. It's Pepiope looking for Rays. A nice touch, but Rays wasn't ready for it. Birdman with a save. Miho back wall right there for Timmy, and Pepiope's in his way. Plenty of shots already. 6 in the first 2 minutes between these two teams.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great shots to the Selfless side, but they've been immediately defended. There really hasn't been any risk of being scored on. What a pass and finish by Timmy. That's the real thing we need to look for here. Right off that crossbar, coming up predictively to put that one in. A beautiful finish from Timmy.
Tie game, just over 2 minutes gone by. Game 1 of a best of 5, as you can see on the top of the screen. Sid trying to fly in, but Rays did well to keep that low. So now Miho, a pinch around the corner, and Pepiope couldn't connect, but Birdman was right there. That solid defense we're used to seeing from Birdman coming through. Miho pops that right in front for Timmy, but Pepiope got there first. And here goes Pepiope. Blocked off by Hot Wheels Sid, though. Well defended away from the ball. And Selfless will take their time clearing the zone.
I don't think they're taking their time. I think they're actually struggling a little bit getting the rotation back in the swing of things. They had a little bit of miscommunication going back onto their own side, and that just was a little bit of waiting period to get everyone back into the swing of things. But now that they do, almost able to put one away. Hot Wheels Sid and Miho with a beautiful opportunity there, and Timmy will continue the pressure.
Sid probably wants that one back. It's one he usually cashes in on. Timmy is rotating back, and he's got to make a stop there. But here comes Adjective Noun. Pepiope dunks that one to get it in front and drop down in front of the goal, but Sid is there. The shot was wide, but kept in by Adjective Noun, the number 5 seed. Taking on number 1 here in the semis. It's Hot Wheels Sid dropping that one off for Timmy. Miho stuck in the net, and Rays and Pepiope combined to put that one right by him.
A nice send by Pepiope and the finish by Rays and Pepiope. A bit of a pinch shot to make that one happen, but it's very well done, and that will be 1-21, 1-2 with one down for Selfless. Adjective Noun in a beautiful position here now. And apparently, just getting notified that there was a Matcherino donation. Zombie JC with an $11 donation on Matcherino, bringing us to 37 out of 150 for the night. Thank you very much, Zombie JC. I can't tell you how much I support all of the support you've given us over our 2-month life at Nexus so far. Thank you very much. Let's get right back into the action.
Timmy gonna climb the ladder. Back wall pass, maybe looking for himself, but Rays read it the whole way. Excellent defending from Adjective Noun. Hot Wheels Sid, clever play, gonna drop this in front. Follow up from Timmy, far down and in, and it's a tie game.
What a beautiful capitalization by Timmy. A beautiful pass by Hot Wheels Sid. Tried to get cleared out by the defense of Adjective Noun, but putting themselves in too much of a bad rotational situation allows Timmy to send that one in. And 41 seconds remaining, a beautiful time to equalize this one.
So Yogurt and 3 guys, 1 ball still playing, by the way. So we don't have our other semifinal just yet. As soon as we get it, we will let you know who it is. But right now, 30 seconds remaining in game 1 of this semi. Pepiope gonna bring this in for Birdman to chase down. And everybody misses the ball here. Chance now for Selfless. It's Timmy. gonna carry this through. Might have tried to put that in himself. And Pepiope there defensively. 9 seconds. Timmy on target. Up high and down hard. He's got a hat trick.
Timmy has definitely been the changing factor here for Selfless, coming through, yeah, with now his 3rd goal, and doing a lot of that by himself has been very impressive and takes Selfless into a very good position. With 7 seconds remaining, they've tied it up and taken the lead now in the span of less than a minute.
Adjective Noun, they almost got all the way downfield against Fromosama. No such luck here. This one is spiked down, and Selfless take game 1.
Timmy giving us a little bit of a sparkle show there, but it shows you in his stat sheet that he deserves to do so. 3 goals off 4 shots, with his team supporting him on all ends, has put them in a very good position coming out of game 1 with the victory in this best of 5 set. Just want to touch on Zombie JC and the $11 donation. Thank you very much for doing so. That was through Match Reno and goes directly to the prize pool. If you're looking to support us, that's a great way to do so as well. If you scroll down on that Match Reno page, there's a couple of rewards that you can get where 100% of the proceeds go to Nexus. There's a 144 hertz monitor for $225. There's a Blue Yeti for $110, and just a normal Razer Death Adder for $26. Just some good incentives to support us, and you get a little bit back for it. So I know you guys that donate large amounts anyway, you'd like to get something out of that, and we would like to provide an opportunity for you to do so. So we've added those to our page. I digress. Let's get it started. Ray's actually with a beautiful little touch there to try to get momentum started, but Selfless will take immediate possession and try to move it downfield. Good clear by Timmy, looking to follow this one up, and he does, actually setting up something nice if the defense would allow it, but that was not the case. What a great little shot there from Miho. Not on target, but definitely a good thought, and a lot of pressure, and just a lot of shots coming out for the Selfless side.
And finally, Adjective Noun able to clear the zone, but only for a moment. It's coming right back in. Timmy gets by Pepiope, centered actually by Rays, and the Birdman just got in the way of Hot Wheels Sid, able to get a tire on that shot. And now Timmy down for Sid, and boy, it just seems like nobody can get that little flick back towards the middle. And look at all 3 members of Selfless not being selfless at all, actually. All near the ball. Finally, it's going to be Adjective Noun on the attack, but a little miscue there will kill things off for the moment. Timmy blown up by Pepiope. Nobody's back in the net, and Reyes takes advantage. A power play goal to open things up.
A classic Pepiope play there, opening up a great shot opportunity for Rays to give them the first goal in this one. A great start for Adjective Noun. We know they like to get the first goal of this one, but that's what happened last time. Selfless was still able to make a push near the end to get the win. So this is all about maintaining this lead now, as Adjective Noun has taken it pretty early in this one. And Ray's giving Timmy a little bit of a kiss there. That was funny.
So 3.5 to go here. A shot from Sid. God, these short names, it's hard to see when they're in a blur. This one's going to be Ray's clearing it away. And a chance now for Adjective Noun to get downfield. It's Rays with a big clear, but not a lot of time for them to get boost and recover. And Pepiope missed this one off the back wall. Another blistering shot just wide, sent in by Miho, and we've got a tie game.
What a nicely placed shot by Miho. It was cleared out to the mid by Birdman, and Miho able to put it right up there in that corner while the defense was still trying to react and respond. We'll give them the equalizer 2 minutes into this one. Selfless doing very well under a little bit of pressure.
Downfield for, well, either Birdman or Pepiope. Nobody took it. Selfless has a real chance as Adjective Noun lost themselves defensively, running around like chickens with their head cut off, and Timmy made them pay.
What a nice angle from Timmy off of a great pass and opportunity start for for Selfless. Just beating 2 defenders simultaneously will open the net up very beautifully, and this has been a little bit of momentum now for the Selfless team. They were able to do this at the end of the last game, but now that they're able to do it through the midsection of this one, gives them a great opportunity to continue doing so.
High off the back wall here from Rays. Birdman on target, but Miho is right there. Didn't get a lot on that shot. Now Rays will try again. Pepiope running interference, but it's not enough. No shot came in. Birdman will try. Timmy, though, sends this away, and Adjective Noun has to get back. Miho, not a shot, but nobody was running onto it, so it just turns into a turnover. Hot Wheels Sid, oh, what a touch, getting by one attacker, Rays, but thrown in front here, and Birdman hit the post and could not get that one in. Oh, unlucky for Birdman. Pepiope blocked off by Sid. Selfless catches a big break, and now they're trying to get downfield. Sid not even going up for this one against Birdman. Great read from the former leader of Classic Stanley. Now downfield, Miho. It's Birdman making the stop there. Timmy will try again, trying to extend this lead for Selfless. He came up empty. Thrown in front, and Miho blocked by Pepiope. Follow-up opportunities bounced away, but the attack continues for Selfless. 1:20 to go, and Adjective Noun cannot escape their own zone. They're getting starved out. They're facing shot after shot. They're getting bumped around. This is the game that they usually play, and they don't seem to like it when it's done to them. Finally able to get onto the blue side, but it's Hot Wheels Sid. All 3 members of Selfless on the attack here, and more defending for Adjective Noun.
Oh my goodness, Timmy almost coming through to dunk that one in, and yeah, they are seeing how it feels to be played like they like playing other people. You know, taking their boost, putting on this pressure, just getting shots on net and forcing the defensive rotation to always have to stay on their toes is something that has worked out very well for Selfless and Adjective Noun in the past, but now that they're actually doing it, Timmy with another shot and able to convert another one. 30 seconds remaining and 2 goals down. Adjective Noun has a lot of work to do. Just, you know, lacking a little bit in the shooting and saving categories. You know, maybe Adjective Noun is their forte, but verbs, obviously not.
Rays will collect this one in the corner, try to get downfield, and Miho comes up empty on the redirect attempt, but Selfless just content to let this one stay on the orange side of the field, keep the pressure on. They've got a 2-goal lead coming in at the end of game 1, and Hot Wheels Sid with his 3rd save will put things away for Selfless. This one might find the mark, but it doesn't matter as the clock is at 0 as the ball hits the ground, and Selfless will actually take game 2. Wait, am I crazy?
Nope. Well, yes, but nope.
Yeah,
you're correct. You're crazy,
yes,
but you're correct.
it feels like that was game 1 for some reason, but yes, game 2 to Selfless.
Feels like game 6 because we've been saying Adjective Noun for a very long time here as they've come straight out of the quarterfinals and right into the semifinals. They've had a lot of play to deal with, and they might not be dealing with it that nicely as Selfless, able to find a 2-goal advantage throughout that game to take them to a 2-game lead in this best of 5. This is the time to do it. If any, Adjective Noun has to put in a lot of work. We've seen them fall to a couple of games before and then make those necessary changes to come back strong. That's what we need to see right now.
Onward we go to game 3. Still no report, by the way, on that other quarterfinal. Something tells me that game has probably finished and hasn't been updated, so Stumpatavian, get to work. Figure out what's going on for us.
we abuse him so much. And speaking of abused, the shots on target have just been unbelievable for the first 20 seconds. This has been a horrible start for the Adjective Noun defense as far as needing to do work, but they've dealt with it very nicely, and now will go downfield to put one on target for themselves. A great conversion out of pressure into prosperity. Birdman with a great, nice couple touches.
Yeah, and he knew Miho was right behind him, chasing him the whole way, trying to get a demo and blow up the attack, literally able to stay calm under pressure and flick that one over the final defender. And a rare lead for Adjective Noun in this series. But they are still trailing 2-0. And this has to be the start of the comeback for them. Hot Wheels Sid, tough angle on target, and finished off by Miho. Give all the credit, though, to Hot Wheels Sid. What a shot.
Yeah, 2 nice shots, and the defense for Adjective Noun just didn't really know what to do. One of them was backing into net. One of them just tried to get a paw or wheel onto the ball, if you will, to try to clear that one out. Was not successful, and Miho with a great finish and follow-up will give a tie game in the first minute. We'll reset this game, and we're hoping to see some great plays like we've already seen this game alone.
Well, if you're wondering what took so long, Hey Guys went to Game 3 in their round of 16 match, and they had to go to, and they took Yogurt to Game 5. But finally, Yogurt has gone through, so the number 3 seed still alive. They'll take on the number 2 seeded 3 guys, 1 ball in our second semifinal. And so far, we've got a 1-1 game in Game 3 here. Really should be at least 2-1 on either side. Both teams in the last 10 seconds have missed great opportunities to break this tie, and they're going to want those shots back, I'm sure, by the end of this one. Miho finds Sid. Back to Miho. A good play set up, and Ray saw it the whole way. Timmy will drop this one off for Sid. All 3 are up for Selfless, but it's going to be Rays with a big clear, and they got back just in time. Miho sends us away. Oh, Pepiope came up empty with the Batmobile, a whiff, and Miho gets credit for this long-range bomb.
What even happened here? Pepiope definitely missing an opportunity there, and their team will pay for it as we see 2-1 with 3 minutes remaining. This is now the time for Adjective Noun to change something up. We've seen them do it in the past, but right now we're missing something right now. I don't know what's happening with this Adjective Noun team. Selfless, just with too much boost starve and pressure, has continued to drain Adjective Noun.
We're told that every game between Yogurt and Hey Guys went to overtime, all 5 of them. Just imagine if we had somebody, good at their job picking matches. We could have brought that to you. Unfortunately, here we are, 2-1 right now. And it is Selfless looking to put this series away. Rays will send this one off to the corner and gets another touch to send it away. Birdman will start the attack again for Adjective Noun. A miss from Sid, but it's Timmy clearing away to Miho. Timmy actually going to take it himself and puts that in.
What? Why is this allowed to happen? I'm just not sure what's going on defensively for the Adjective Noun team. Pepiope would have been able to get up for that one, but his momentum was just a bit too much, and he completely flew by. I'm not sure what's going on with this Adjective Noun team. Selfless is just throwing balls at the net and converting on them. We need to see a bit of a change here. This might be the start of it, as a stray ball will find the back of the net for Adjective Noun in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Plenty of time to make changes. Birdman starting it off well.
Crummy defense. How's that? Is that a good Adjective Noun? Did I do it?
You did it, Stacks. You did it. Except yeah, no,
150 to go, and there's life for Adjective Noun as Miho comes up empty, and now Birdman will try to clear the zone, but instead he runs into Hot Wheels Sid, and Birdman again, this time successful in making a clear. But now we'll see if Adjective Noun have a comeback in them. They have brought it back to 1 goal. But Birdman has to retreat back here. And we'll see if anything comes from that demo by Pepiope. Apparently, Hot Wheels Sid striking back with a vengeance for Selfless.
What a nice little, just quick shot. Pepe Ope not even moving, understanding what was happening, and that he couldn't even get up to try and block that one with the speed that Hot Wheels Sid sent that one in. And back to a 2-goal lead for Selfless. A very comfortable spot to be in. With 2 games up in the series and 2 goals up in the game. We need to see something quickly here for Adjective Down. And this might be it. Exactly a beautiful send.
Yeah, Rays putting this one right down the middle off a great pass from Birdman. Saw him the whole way. And Selfless, little slow getting back. Had kind of a conga line going back to the middle of the net. Just got there a little slow. 65 seconds remain. And I almost said identity crisis for some reason. Adjective Noun are back in business with just under a minute now. Birdman not able to get out of the zone just yet. And Sid brings it right back in. Popped up. Timmy with the freestyle, and he came up empty. We'll wonder if that's going to come back to bite them here in Game 3. But Timmy gets by Birdman. Looking for Rays was Pepe Ope, but it's just off the mark. 30 seconds left. Pepe Ope tracking this. On target and over the defender. It's over Sid, and it's a tie game.
What a beautiful shot from Pepe Ope. A killer shot right to the top of the crossbar, and Hot Wheels Sid could do nothing after he shot that ball. Kind of the same thing that we saw on the opposite side. Hot Wheels Sid shooting over Pepe Ope. Pepe Ope returning the favor, and now a tie game. 4-4, 20 seconds remaining. Letters and numbers are hard. Miho, please. Almost sending that one in, leaving an opportunity for Timmy. No, Hot Wheels Sid to come through and to put that one in. Too many names and too short of a moment. Miho almost putting this one on target himself, but it will be Hot Wheels Sid, and I have lost the ability to use sentences.
12 seconds remaining, perhaps in the series, unless Adjective Noun have another one in them. And the kickoff going the right way. Miss on the side wall, and Pepe Ope could not dunk it in. Timmy gets this through, and Miho finishes the clear. Hot Wheels Sid will perhaps finish it off. The clock's at 0. Does Adjective Noun have another one in them? Maybe, as this ball will stay up. Now it drops down, and Selfless completes, I don't want to say a clean sweep, but it is a sweep, and are headed on to the finals.
And apparently they're earning their #1 seed spot. Selfless in Game 38 will take Adjective Noun 3-0, a sweep. Not exactly what we want to be seeing, but still they put in the work, and these were close games, but just Selfless coming a bit ahead each time. Subbing pretty shortly as we get these guys in here. Chicago subbing Corrupted G and Bomba, Farah, and Eichel. They're getting into this one. Let's get right into it.
And the pings for Team Yogurt actually pretty good. They're actually fairly even with the West Coast guys here, as we were told that the servers were made, or the room was made for us to try and minimize the impact of the European players here. And I'd say mission accomplished. Everybody's pretty much on level footing, with the exception of Corrupted G down there at a very low 48 ping by comparison, as we're underway. Game 1 of this second best-of-5 semifinal. Corrupted G bringing this one right in front, but Eichwolf and Farah combined to clear it away. Off the corner, this is a chance for 3 guys, 1 ball. They're not out of the zone just yet. Farah, boy, he got exactly where he needed to be, except the ball was already in the net.
Yeah, just a little bit too late, as Corrupted G with the gizmo able to put that one on target with quite a bit of pace. And that'll be a great start for 3 guys, 1 ball, taking it to a 1-0 game in the first 45 seconds of this one. 50-50s left and right at the beginning of this one, and this has just been non-stop madness.
High off the back wall, but it's right there for Bombay to clear away. And now Bomb trying to get past Subban. Easier said than done. Subban gonna bring this one right in front of his own goal and had to make the stop on Farah. And also had to make a stop on Eichwolf as well. Bomb with another centering pass, and Eichwolf could not get one on target, but he does put that in after a defensive miscue.
The double touch from Eichwolf here, able to follow up as Chicago just sitting there, not able to do anything about that one. Eichwolf tying it up beautifully right after the minute mark.
So a brand new game now at the 3:40 mark, and Chicago not able to win that ball. It's Eichwolf with a shot, and it's sent away by Corrupted G. Popped up off the ceiling for Chicago to send away. Eichwolf held his ground and keeps the attack alive for Farah to bring in. Now it's Corrupted G racing back to the net because he didn't get a whole lot on that one. And Bomb and Chicago both went for that ball. Both came up empty. Shot on, nobody back, and Farah gives Yogurt the lead.
Yeah, nobody home for this shot. Subban trying to 50-50 that one, but you can see Bombo was the closest one to the net with no defense from 3 guys, 1 ball, all trying to move downfield a little bit preemptively, and just a single shot from Farah tore the defense apart. Yogurt looking pretty good as a demo comes through for Eichwolf on Chicago. Kind of an opportunity here. Subban also gets knocked there a little bit, but they will be able to recuperate and make something happen. Subban going to be making a shot here. Jukes one, passes it out for Corrupted G, follows up, and nothing will be coming off of that one. And I'll look for Bomba to come up here and make something happen. Maybe following up in the air. No, it'll be his teammates that are already up in that corner. Some risky rotations coming through from both sides, but this is what's led to this non-stop action, is this little bit of risk. Only 1 punishment coming through so far.
Eichwolf flicks that by Chicago, but Subban is right there. You wonder sometimes when a team has a little bit of a wait before they are allowed to play again because their match is getting held for the stream. You know, is there any kind of rust? Not for Eichwolf in this team, and it may be because they just played 5 overtime games and they got to rest a little bit after that. Eichwolf extending the lead to 3-1. And the team that really looks sloppy is 3 guys, 1 ball.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of waiting time might have actually done these guys good. We saw that in the Griffball tournament the other day where a lot of continuous play can tear you down. But yeah, maybe just a little bit of a wait is beneficial for these guys. But they have come out strong in this one with unending action. 2 minutes remaining in this one. And we're seeing a lot coming through for Yogurt in the last half of this one.
Off the ceiling and off to the corner. A 3-1 lead, and they're looking for more as Yogurt makes its way downfield. The demo on Chicago, but he's able to recover and bomb this downfield right at Bomb. And the attack begins again for 3 guys, 1 ball. Subban got that past the defender, but nothing in front of the net. So Bomb will try to start a counterattack for Yogurt. Everybody converted, and I mean everybody. 5 out of the 6 players converged on that one spot. And now Chicago, there's one. Corrupted G bumps into Farah, and it's Corrupted G putting this one in. They're back within 1.
What a weird situation. Chicago just waiting for that bump to come through and throwing it as Corrupted G. Didn't know Psionics had East servers in Europe. Yeah, that might be the case. The pings are good.
Have all gone up. This
really?
is actually really strange. Look at,
wow.
Everybody is up there at about 130, 140 now, except Corrupted G. But meanwhile, it's Bomb putting this one in right down the middle.
Yeah, sending that one in pretty lightly even to give them back that 2-goal lead that they so much desire. And a minute remaining. Need to see something out of 3 guys, 1 ball. Might be struggling a little bit on both sides because of that ping. I know these guys picked out this server because of the ping, but this has not been a great second game as far as servers go.
So downfield for Yogurt again, already a 2-goal lead. Eichwolf right at Subban on the wall, and here comes 3 guys, 1 ball. They got 40 seconds to work with. Chicago against Farah, well played. It's a neutral 50-50. And eventually won by Yogurt They're downfield, and a good touch from Chicago trying to keep them alive. 30 seconds, though. Time not on their side. Neither is the ball. Actually, the ball is on their side, and that's really where the problem is. Now it's going the right way. Corrupted G. Back wall pass, and nobody able to get there in time. Ike Wolf with a clear that could just put things away in game number 1. Rolled in here with 5 seconds left, and no time for a goal and a kickoff goal. That will do it in game 1. Team Yogurt, one step closer to the grand finals.
Interesting. Calling for a new server. It's not RL servers. Then what's the issue here? It's the internet thingy. The entire internet is going down during this tournament. You heard it here, folks. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Server remake or no.
I would be inclined to say yes, because this ping keeps spiking. This server doesn't seem very stable.
It's true. Usually these guys would have to agree, but if there is a problem with the Rocket League server, then we will have to restart. I think we'll have to let these guys talk a little bit more, because they weren't able to in that final 60 seconds. So we do need a confirmation from Farah, Ike Wolf, and Bomba, or at least one of them. They can fight it out later. But
well,
okay,
yeah,
Ike Wolf has left. Ike Wolf was the first one to leave, so we will be remaking the server and getting back for Game 2. Yogurt will be taking the first game of this best of 5 series as we look for that new server to remake this one and get right back into this semi-finals. I suppose while we're waiting, you guys can just hang out a little bit, listen to this music. It shouldn't be that long of a wait, so please bear with us. We'll be back in just 1 second. Alright, welcome back. Sorry for the little bit of a break there. Just had to remake a server for these guys as they were having some ping spikage, but we're getting right back into it. 3 guys, 1 ball versus Yogurt. Yogurt already has the first win in the series, so they're coming in here with a little bit of an advantage. Hopefully the pings are good for these guys as well, as Farah comes in, tries to air dribble something through, and it'll rely on a follow-up from Ike Wolf to make it happen. A beautiful, strong start for the Yogurt side.
Yeah, and strong starts have been what they've been all about so far in this series. The first 2 games, they've been off to exceptional starts. The little layoff they had after playing that epic 5-game series in their quarterfinals that we heard about, that layoff really helped them. It's done the exact opposite for 3 guys, 1 ball. The ping situation, by the way, of course, everybody on the Yogurt side, they're all EU players. Now they are up into the hundreds. Only Subin is up at 120 for 3 guys, 1 ball. Keep that in mind as this series plays itself out. It's Subin with a clear, looking for Chicago, but basically like a quarterback throwing into double coverage. And now Corrupted G will try along the corner. And he did center the ball, but Farah is able to send it away. So now Chicago will try again, looking for Subin, and he's found him. This will kick off the ceiling. Subin misread it. And nobody back for 3 guys, 1 ball, but Farah hit the post on an empty net.
That was a little bit too close for comfort there, and definitely an opportunity that should have been capitalized on. Good look there, but nothing coming out of it. A great pass and finish by Bomba. Ike Wolf to Bomba, making something happen off of an attempted clear by Corrupted G. Oh, well, so close by Corrupted G.
Yeah, right between the 2 defenders. Not a good start for 3 guys, 1 ball. And it looks like, hey, if this keeps up, we may have a European team getting to the finals of a North American tournament, which happens all the time. So really, 3 guys, 1 ball, North America's last hope, because you have to figure if Yogurt get into the finals, I know how good Selfless is, but these European teams, they don't lose when they get to the finals of these NA tournaments. There's Chicago putting one in, and 3 guys, 1 ball are on the board.
Yeah, it'll just be a matter of actually getting to the finals. If we keep seeing this out of 3 guys, 1 ball, they might not get that far. Some great passing plays coming out for them, making it a 1-2 game, bringing it back, and getting a little momentum on their side.
Just over 3 minutes remaining. Of course, plenty of time for 3 guys, 1 ball. And a soft shot in here by Subban is easily sent away. So he'll center this for Chicago. And Ike Wolf just got a piece of it. Now Subban will try again to center. Ike Wolf having trouble, but it's Bomba that clears this away. And danger for Yogurt has been sent away for now, as they're finally able to get back down to the blue side of the field. Subban just barely getting a touch, but here comes Yogurt looking for another one. Corrupted G able to come up with a clear that gives them time to recover, get boost, and try to get back on the offensive here. Farah lobs in, and Subban's right there. Chicago lost track of this one. Corrupted G couldn't get it. Nobody from 3 guys, 1 ball could get it. So Farah comes up with a goal. All 3 members of Yogurt have scored, and it's a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, very good position for them to be in now as they re-extend their lead back to 2 goals, and they already have one game in the bag. So leading into this final 2 minutes with a 2-goal lead is very beneficial for these guys.
1 goal from each player, 1 assist from each player. That's what you need to know about this Yogurt team. Excellent, excellent team play. And the defense is there as well. Ike Wolf gets beaten here, though, but Farah's there to back him up. Bomba down to Ike Wolf. And more strong passing from the Europeans. That's what really separates North America from, or Europe from North America. And vice versa, for that matter. North Americans tend to play that boot ball style, but now they're going to try to put some passes together. And a save by Bomba, saved by Ike Wolf. More defense coming out. 7 saves as a team for Yogurt in the first 3.5 minutes, and they're clinging to this 3-1 lead. Bombed away again. Subban is there. Chicago can't drop that down. Was looking to pull off a spectacular shot similar to what we saw in our highlights a little earlier in the broadcast from last week. 1 minute left for 3 guys, 1 ball in game 2. It's Bomba not able to win this ball. Corrupted G taking advantage of Chicago's big kaboom.
What a great thought by Chicago. Grabs the boost and just says, Ike Wolf, that's it. And opens up a great opportunity for Corrupted G to send that one in. A basic shot with an open net works for me and works for 3 guys, 1 ball now. 50 seconds remaining and 1 goal down. Definitely very doable if they can pull off something like that we just saw. But Subban going the wrong way, stopping a little bit of momentum there and opening a little bit of a rift there as far as defensive opportunities go. Overlap by Chicago and Corrupted, relying on Subban to make the clear. Kind of a little bit of miscommunication, and for the final 25 seconds, that cannot happen.
High off the back wall, and Subban gets the touch. Ike Wolf will leave that for Bomba, and so it's Ike Wolf back in net. Chicago drops that off for Corrupted G. It's on a tee for Subban, and it went through all the defenders but wide. 5 seconds left. Chicago trying to keep this in the air. Not gonna happen, and Yogurt are 2/3 of the way to the finals.
2-game advantage. We've seen reverse sweeps happen in the past, but against a team like Yogurt that starts strong and continues to play strong, even with a ping disadvantage, this is not very good for 3 guys, 1 ball. We saw a couple of the opportunities where they've been able to clean up their plays and make these passing plays work and put on this continued pressure, but we need to see it happen a lot right now.
So 2 down, 1 to go for Team Yogurt. And again, each member of the team had a goal. Each member of the team had an assist. That's their staple. And now, 1 game away from reaching the grand finals. It's a tall task ahead for 3 guys, 1 ball, but they looked much better at the end of that game than they looked the entire rest of the series. So there is that for them to lean on as we get going into game 3. And see the ball kind of skipping around a little bit. I wonder if the players are seeing that too. So this one goes wide, and Subban will make sure there's no follow-up. And now it's Farah lobbing a shot in. Easily sent away by Subban. First 2 shots belong to Farah. Next shot may belong to 3 guys, 1 ball. It is high from Chicago. Ike Wolf will roll this out for Bomba. And Subban got wheel locked with Bomba. So Bomba steals that corner boost. Nobody in the net. Chicago desperately trying to get there. And Farah's going to sneak one in off of Corrupted G.
Bomba stealing that boost from Subban and just forcing that defense rotation to fall apart because Subban wasn't able to take possession of the ball and move it downfield. Just opened a little bit of an opportunity that Farah was able to capitalize on, and an early goal for Yogurt bodes well for them.
Already up 2 games in the series. We can't mention it enough. Subban with a big drive. Farah couldn't catch up to it. Had to be triple digits on the way in. Slowed down when it hit the crossbar, obviously, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, just a great long shot by Subban, crossbar, and down. Farah not able to get onto it, and it's a tie game. Like you just said, first minute definitely, first 30 seconds going to Yogurt, and the next 30 seconds going to 3 guys, 1 ball. It's all a matter of who ends up with the final bit of momentum as these guys are looking to even things up.
Corrupted G. Looking to get a demo on Farah. Instead, bumped him into the back of the goal. But Ike Wolf is still downfield, and it's a loose ball in front that nobody could get to.
Bomba
flew over it.
A simple shot would have given them the advantage back, and they weren't able to do anything with it. This is, that was just such an awkward play. Corrupted G taking himself out of the play unnecessarily, and then Bomba not able to get onto an open net shot. Very strange plays coming in for both sides here.
Off the side here, Corrupted G will bring it back in. With Bomba trying to clear, Chicago read it the whole way. Oh, it kicked high up off that back wall, and Subban has to track it down. Corrupted G will try again. Subban wins this 50-50 for Corrupted G. That's high. Chicago drops it down. And finally, 3 guys, 1 ball have a lead near the midway point of game 3.
What a nice shot from Chicago, coming onto a great pass coming through from Corrupted G, and that gives them a bit of an advantage now going into the final 3 minutes. I don't know. This hasn't been sustainable for 3 guys, 1 ball in the past. It's always been Yogurt coming through, equalizing things up, and capitalizing on mistakes. So if they can, if the 3 guys, 1 ball can sustain this for the last half of the game, I'd be very impressed, because Yogurt is quite a team, and you see a great shot coming through Subban, having to come across the crossbar there to save that one, and we'll seeing 3 guys, 1 ball, move it downfield, thwarting the pressure, and then moving it on their side and out of their side onto the orange side has been very consistent and well done.
Bomba sends this one in, but Corrupted G makes the stop before it became Yogurt's 9th shot. And on an empty net, Subban has put one in, his 2nd of the game, and now 3 guys, 1 ball have it really rocking now.
Yeah, a little mistake from Ike Wolf, and no one in net just gives a free opportunity to Subban. And we've seen Subban take quite a few shots today and come off with a lot of success. So if he can continue this on and keep finding those little opportunities where he can just chuck a ball in. Even if there is a bit of defense, it seems like he's been able to find the back of the net more often than not. And Corrupted G doing a fantastic job literally bullying the defense and opening up opportunities as well.
Thrown all the way across, and Subban is right there, able to just kill that ball right on the side of his car. And now Bomba looking for Farah. That's going to pinball around. And eventually it's Ike Wolf looking to get a bump on Chicago, and he did, but Corrupted G there to back up the play. That's the luxury of having this lead. 3 guys, 1 ball. Can commit an extra defender because they don't need any more goals. They just need to make sure they don't give up 2. Subban throws this one at the net. Chicago shot is high, and Corrupted G racing back for boost. Finally got some. Subban made a save, but this is still dangerous. Yogurt shot high from Farah. Subban will clear that through just in between a couple of attackers. 50 seconds remaining. The pressure from Yogurt not relenting though. They've got 10 shots. 6 have been saved by 3 guys, 1 ball. Subban trying to block off Ike Wolf, but Ike Wolf still prevails. Can't get a shot on target though. Bomba's shot is swatted away by Corrupted G. Finished off on the other side by Chicago, and this series is going to continue.
What a beautiful series of hits by Chicago, taking the pass and bouncing it off the wall with another shot after it. Just beautiful gameplay, and that'll give them a 3-goal lead with 30 seconds remaining. Now, a lot of work from Yogurt will have to be put in, and I'd even say that it's a bit too late to make it happen. They haven't been able to do it for the past 4 minutes. What gives them the advantage now? Possibly just random balls rolling in. That's not really a great start. Good thing they were able to come back and get this one. What is happening? Farah soloing 3 defenders there. Almost being able to come through and make something happen, but it won't happen as 10 seconds remain and zero progress has been made by the Yogurt side. 1 will go in there, and 4 seconds is just not enough to score 2 goals.
Yeah, 4 seconds left. We will have a 4th game in this best of 5. Despite 3 guys, 1 ball getting outshot 12-7 so far in this game. They are going to hang on. And again, the momentum does belong with 3 guys, 1 ball at this point. They looked very strong at the end of game 2. They've looked very strong near the middle and end of game 3, and they come up with the final goal. They don't even give Yogurt the satisfaction of scoring last in game 3.
Yeah, it's completely turning it around on Yogurt's head. They came out with 2 great games, and then 3 guys, 1 ball out of nowhere, able to make some great plays and some great shots to boot. And that will send us to game 4. 1 on the side of 3 guys, 1 ball, and 2 on the side of Yogurt.
So we're just waiting for a robot to complete a task, apparently, and ready up for game number 4. There we go.
He's probably naming the replays. That's the reason he's in there.
Who needs to name replays? We don't need anybody to do that, right? Yeah, I guess we kind of do. We're too lazy to do it.
It's true. It's true. We are a bit too lazy to do it, and it allows us to create those great edits like you've seen already today. I'll play it one more time before the tournament finishes, and that's up on YouTube if you would like to check it out at your own pace. Exclamation point highlights in chat, and that'll link you to our first upload on YouTube as we look to give some love to that social media platform. But we have some Rocket League to watch right now. Let's get it started with a little bit of pressure from 3 guys, 1 ball. A beautiful pass from Corrupted G, just going to get nailed out by Farah and nailed right back by Subban. What a ping pong match. Ping Pong Pete would be disappointed that he's not here right now.
As would Pepiope. Here's Corrupted G off the corner. Oh, we're not doing that anymore? Subban, no. Back wall, couldn't get a touch there. And Corrupted G is actually the one that will send this onto the orange side. A quick turnaround. Oh, Chicago also went up for that ball. A chance now for Yogurt to get downfield, maybe with some numbers. Instead, Subban swats this away, and they play ping pong again. This tennis match back and forth, waiting for something to open up, waiting for someone to make a defensive mistake. Corrupted G wins that ball all the way downfield for Subban. Has Yogurt got back to recover? They have. And we remain scoreless well after the first minute. Until maybe Bomba. No, Subban with the clear right at the edge of the goal. Now it's Chicago bringing this one in. Bomba gave it right back to Chicago, and another centering pass fell to an open spot on the field, and Chicago racing back to make a save on Ike Wolf. Now Corrupted G around the corner. Good touch right in front. It cut by Bomba initially, but he's able to recover. Ike Wolf can't get by Subban though. And again, we're waiting for someone to make a mistake, but also the other side of that, someone's got to be ready to capitalize on it. Maybe it's Chicago as he plays this off the corner. And it's again sent away by two members of Yogurt. You send two people up to the ball. It could be trouble. This is almost on target. Just off the corner of the goal from Subban. Well placed, but not followed up on.
Yeah, that's been a lot of Subban's touches, just making these opportunities happen, but he does it at a time where everyone else is back getting boosts, so it's a bit inopportune, but he's got the right idea, and if anyone was able to follow up on these passes, it would be definitely not a scoreless game. As we hit the halfway mark of this one, we are still looking for the first strike here, and it could go either way at this point. We've seen great attacks from both sides, and great passing from both sides, and effort and pressure, but still a lot of defensive thwartations, that's now a word, have come through.
Corrupted G is going to try again. Back wall, can he stay up to follow it himself? No, but a shot blocked immediately by Ike Wolf. Chicago, another centering pass. Almost all of the offense, it seems anyways, has belonged to three guys, one ball, but the shots are pretty even as Yogurt makes its way downfield. Chicago able to hang around and get another touch. Can't get this in front though as Farah comes in to sweep the ball away. A minute 40 remaining. No closer to determining a winner in this game than we were when we kicked it off. Here goes Ike Wolf right down the middle and easily sent away by Subban. Just the second save, third overall between these two teams. Corrupted G will stop this one. And it's Ike Wolf patiently waiting. Back wall pass right on Chicago. Subban read it, but Farah did as well. Minute 15 to go. Waiting for someone to break down. This has been a very well-played game defensively as Chicago wins a 50-50. But Farah's right there for another clear, looking for Bomba, but not finding him.
This ball has not touched the ground. No way!
What a pass from Chicago!
3 consecutive air touches from Ike Wolf to Corrupted G to Chicago to Corrupted G for the finish, and a minute remaining. 3 guys, 1 ball will take the lead.
58 seconds separating us from Game 5. Corrupted G beaten by Ike Wolf, but the post beat Ike Wolf. And so we remain a 1-0 lead for 3 guys, 1 ball. And Corrupted G just keeping that away from the center as best he can. They keep away from Ike Wolf. Maybe that's just the name of the game at this point. Chicago off the corner, but right there for Bomba. Now it's Subban with 25 to go. Trying to kill more time. What a shot!
No way!
Subban off the side. Two spectacular plays by 3 guys, 1 ball.
What a ground pinch as Ike Wolf tries a quick half flip, but not able to follow through with it quick enough to get in front of that ball. Will leave. 3 guys, 1 ball with a 2-goal advantage with 22 seconds remaining, and Yogurt has lost their edge.
And they've lost their lead in the series when it's all said and done. Chicago blows up Ike Wolf for good measure as the final countdown begins. This series is about to go 2 games apiece. When this ball hits the ground in a few seconds, 3 guys, 1 ball have come all the way back to force Game 5 in this semifinal.
Unbelievable effort there by 3 guys, 1 ball. Multiple opportunities capitalized on perfectly. Some great passing plays coming through as well, and that will be 2-2 in the series for this semifinal. Whew. What a game. Holy cow. Actually, don't ready up if you haven't. I want to see that passing play from Chicago to... Oh, no. That'll be on our highlights for next week.
Yeah, there you go. Tune in. Well, I wouldn't say next week. It's Christmas Eve next week. But
yes.
Tune in on YouTube and see that highlight.
Just so you know, we will not be... Oh, please tell me... Okay, good. At least he saved the replay. I was going to say, you're fired if you didn't save that one. We will not be running a tournament next Christmas Eve. We'll talk about that at the end, but we are letting the Nexus family take time to spend time with their actual families. But anyway, I digress. Let's get this started with a little bit of ping pong.
Well, maybe not a whole lot of it, as Corrupted G will drop this one off looking for Subin. And Subin a little late to the party, but 3 guys, 1 ball. Do have a good passing play going. It's broken up, though. And here goes Farah, blocked by Corrupted G. And back and forth they do go. There will be plenty of ping pong to go around in this 5th and final game. Chicago centered it for Subin. This is still in front. May find its way in, and Corrupted G just got there a split second too late.
The passing plays have been unbelievable from 3 guys, 1 ball. They are all firing on all 6 or 8 cylinders, depending on what car you might choose. They are just, they're making these weird plays, too. Like, these passes have not been very standard from Chicago to Corrupted G, and it's what's been taking the EU by storm. They're used to these normal passing plays, but Chicago popping it up off of a weird hit. I mean, it's things that you don't plan for, and that's what's given 3 guys, 1 ball the edge in these last 2 games.
So, just over a minute gone by in Game 5. The winner goes to the Grand Finals. Loser wonders what might have been. Corrupted G wins a 50-50, but right there is Ike Wolf to bounce one in, and Chicago is there to send it away. Corrupted G will try another centering pass. We see plenty. I really want to go back and watch some of these games and see how many centering passes we have, because it seems like there are so many. It really speaks volumes to the level of defense being played by these 2 teams. Here goes Subin, another centering pass, and Chicago just can't catch up with it. Corrupted G brings one right back into the zone. He's going to center this one off the ceiling, and Ike Wolf is there to calmly guide it out of the zone. Subin looking for one of those creative flicks. Instead, he came up empty, and here goes Bomb. Gets by Corrupted G. Farah blocked by Chicago. But Ike Wolf will have a shot trying to follow it in. And Subin got exactly where he needed to be to prevent a rebound. Now it's Chicago. He will not try to go up the wall for an air dribble. Instead, he's going to center this one for Subin, who tried to pull the string on Bomba. But Bomba made the stop. And it'll be cleared downfield by Farah.
Something you said earlier was just the calmness of how these guys are clearing it. That's one thing I would say about Yogurt's defense, is it is very calm. They're not panicking when the ball is in front of the net and overlapping on rotation. They've been communicating very well to get it out of their zone and push it to the other side. Some great opportunities coming through for the Yogurt side, but no goals to speak of yet in this first 3 minutes of this one. But there's been plenty of opportunities to do so.
Coming up on a minute 30 to go. Still no goal. Subin downfield one-on-one with Farah. Can't dunk on him. Neither can Corrupted G. Good pass out to Chicago, however. And Ike Wolf, the only one back, makes the stop. 90 seconds and counting as Ike Wolf tries to roll this out. Chicago flipping through rather inventively. Not able to get a touch, though. And now Chicago looking for another pass, and right there was Ike Wolf. He did not go up for a touch. He went up for a block, and he turns it into a shot on the other end. Is this enough to send Yogurt to the finals?
What a block in the air, prediction by Ike Wolf, and then he's able to follow it up solo as he beats Chicago and Corrupted G on the ground. A beautiful series of plays, and a minute and 10 remaining. Yogurt finally finding the first goal in this one. It's been so long without one, these guys might not know what to do afterwards.
1 minute remaining. Can 3 guys, 1 ball complete the reverse sweep?
What?
Sent down the other way, but bomb is right there.
Oh.
Never really had a chance of going in, but it looked good. Here's Subin, high off the sidewall for himself, and not able to keep the attack alive. Back onto the blue side. Chicago needs to get something started. He comes up empty. It's all on Subin now, and he can't beat Ike Wolf. Down to 30 seconds. Corrupted G. More of a desperation shot than anything. Nobody there to follow that up. They're all back, and they might need boost, too. That boost pad is there. 20 seconds left. Corrupted G should take this one, and he does. Chicago's there looking for the redirect, but he was beaten defensively.
A nice passing play. Subin throwing it up for Chicago, but can't get it past Bomba, and Ike Wolf will throw it towards their net the opposite direction, and Yogurt will be moving to the finals to face Selfless. What a beautiful best-of-5 series that we were able to see here from 3 guys, 1 ball. But there was not enough time for 2 goals, and Yogurt finally able to come back. It looked a little bit shaky there for them as they dropped 2 games consecutively, but then finally able to pull it out very well at the end. Whew. What a game. What a series.
Yeah, that was very, very well played by both of these teams. And in the end, Yogurt does stave off the reverse sweep. Well done indeed. And it sets up a grand final between Europe and North America, as we're used to seeing in these NA tournaments. It will be Yogurt going up against Selfless in a best-of-7 to determine our grand champion.
Alright, thank you for being so patient with us as we queue up this final best of 7, which should be changed on the overlay professional streamer. I don't ever claim to be one, but we do have these guys in the lobby, and we should be getting this match started immediately for you guys. Thank you for all the follows. Those pops I've been hearing have been beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's start getting this one underway. I'm excited for what these guys have in store for us. Seed 1 and Seed 3, Selfless v Yogurt. Let's get it started.
Yeah, popped up here, and Bomba, well, has the first touch after the kickoff, but wasn't a very good one. And you wonder where Yogurt's minds are at after having to play the extra 2 games to close out that semifinal. Bomba looking for the redirect. There's that cherry picking we've been talking about, and Farah finishes it off.
What a great pass there from Bomba, just like flopping there on his back like a beached whale for a great pass there to Farah to give Yogurt a great start in this one.
So it is a 1-0 lead early for Yogurt, the European team, with, again, decent pings, not great, and a shot from Farah just whistles wide. Timmy's going to send this down for Hot Wheels Sid. And Selfless has had quite the wait, waiting for that 5-game series to wrap up. Miho going to pop this off the ceiling. Nobody there as 2 members of Yogurt ran right into each other, and Hot Wheels Sid will tie the game early.
Yeah, just a great angle from Hot Wheels Sid after a bit of defensive, I guess it was just chipping away at the defense, putting Ike Wolf and Farah out of position so Hot Wheels Sid could get a great shot on net and tying it right up before the 1-minute mark. Very good plays by Selfless and Yogurt alike.
Ike Wolf will bomb this away, but coming right back in, courtesy of Sid. And Bomba didn't get a good touch. Miho back wall and the demo to go with it, and Sid finishes the job.
What a odd pinch there by Bomba to send it there for Miho, who then continued on to get a demolition for Hot Wheels Sid to have an open net. Great thoughts and great communication by the Selfless team to turn this from a 1-0 for them to a 2-1 on their side. But Farah looking to strike back immediately. Just a little touch from Ike Wolf to set this up for his teammate Farah, with the defense nowhere to be found.
Kickoff defense especially from North American teams. It seems weird to say that, but it is very lacking at times, and that time nobody was in the place they needed to be. And Team Yogurt able to take advantage. Farah trying to carry this one over Miho. Ike Wolf ends up in the blue net, but not a great touch at all from, well, either Timmy or Miho, and they both go after this one as well, sending a shot away. Bomba, high centering pass off the corner, cleared by Sid, but only as far as Ike Wolf. So now Timmy will throw one downfield, but it's going to come right back in from Bomba. And Miho, with Bomba bearing down on him, calmly made it clear. He very easily could have got himself blown up there. And Timmy and this Selfless team trying to find a way onto the orange side of the field, trying to find some kind of sustained offense, because the last minute or so has belonged to Yogurt. They've come up with an equalizer. There's a chance high off the back wall, but Miho's pass fell to nobody in particular. Timmy with a save, and Miho will try again to start the attack. There's a good ball downfield from Timmy, saved by Bomba at the crossbar. Another shot in, and that one's sent away. They're going to keep Yogurt on their back foot for now, coming up on the halfway mark in game one. Hot Wheels Sid avoids Farah, then a vicious drive downfield just wide, but Timmy's there to follow it up, and a 3-2 lead.
Simple touch from Hot Wheels Sid, a beautiful shot from Timmy to get it right over a defender, and then follows up onto it to clean up the garbage. 3-2 now for Selfless, as they go from a 0-1 to 2-1 to 2-2 to 3-2. They've been fighting tooth and nail with this Yogurt team to get to the point that they're at now, and some beautiful plays along the way to make it happen. This has been some great plays from Selfless and Yogurt alike, but now with a little bit of an advantage halfway through this game, Selfless can play this game however they want. If they want to turtle down, up the defense, or increase the pressure, and the shots on target. Hot Wheels Sid almost finding a beautiful one there, but a great save by Bomba in net. They can choose to play this however they want.
Farah's going to wait and let Ike Wolf take a shot downfield, looking for Bomba, and it got through both him and Sid. Timmy intercepted by Farah, and Miho will start another attack for Selfless. Thrown in front off of a deflection from Bomba, and here goes Yogurt, using that corner as an extra attacker that I don't think Ike Wolf really wanted it to kick out that way. Timmy on the tough angle. Miho completes the playmaker with a spectacular shot from Timmy.
Miho waiting on the pass, throwing it to Timmy with a beautiful angle down by Bomba, and there's nothing he can do about it as they pull away with a two-goal lead, rather, with a minute and 30 seconds remaining. This looks very good for the Selfless side.
Spiked down by Farah, who's going to try to start things for Yogurt. Timmy with a great touch downfield will leave Ike Wolf, the only defender, back to contend with this on the corner. He's got by Miho. He's got by Sid, but Miho recovers. Bomba still able to get a shot on Timmy, though. I don't think Timmy was really expecting a shot to come in with two of his teammates flanking the shooter. But now Timmy off the back wall for Miho, who could not put game one away. So now Bomba pass out to himself. Instead he found Timmy, who was looking for Sid. No shot came in though. Miho with 30 seconds left. More pressure from Selfless. Hot Wheels Sid wins a 50-50, and Miho finishes the job and finishes game one.
Miho, a Hot Wheels Sid, dunks it on him, and Miho coming through for the simple finish, gives them a 3-goal lead with 30 seconds remaining. Some beautiful passing plays and team plays coming through for Selfless.
We'll play out the final 25 seconds as little more than a formality. Yogurt got off to a good start. They had the first goal, but it was back and forth until Selfless took over, and this one's gonna find its way through. Miho with his second.
What shot was that? Just a simple flick and a little bit of misdirection by Hot Wheels Sid will give Selfless yet another goal in Game 1 of this best-of-7 final, and Yogurt has just been falling a little bit subject to these amazing passing plays as Timmy looks for Hot Wheels Sid, not able to find anything, and sends it mid again. Will end this game, and Selfless will be taking it in style.
All 3 members of Selfless had 2 goals, and the definition of Selfless, all 6 were assisted. Miho and Sid both completing playmaker. Excellent, excellent team play from Team Selfless.
All right, as we look and venture to get into Game 2, as Selfless has the lead, we need to see a little bit better defensive rotation and just reflexiveness from the Yogurt team. Not sure if that's an actual word, but I think you all understand what I mean. They as in Selfless are putting on a lot of pressure and just throwing shots in out of nowhere, and I think that Yogurt is biting a little bit too hard to start it off and allowing Selfless to just style on them a little bit, and that's what allowed them to get a 6-2 advantage.
Kickoff popped up and a chance for Bomba to get onto it, but he took a bad angle. And not a good start for Yogurt as they had Selfless a little out of sorts on the opening kickoff. So now Miho, beaten by Ike Wolf. But a calm, clear downfield from Hot Wheels Sid finds Timmy in stride through the air. Sid's going to keep this in, trying to get enough air under his car to get a centering pass. Now Timmy's going to try the same thing. Miho comes up empty. Sid is there. So is Timmy to follow this up, and Bomba makes a critical save. Another shot in. Sid trying to interfere with, looked like Farah, and instead it's Ike Wolf that's able to clear. So plenty of shots early for Selfless. 2 in the first minute. More opportunities to come, though. Sid and Miho downfield. Miho centering pass, and Farah's right there in the way. Excellent defending out in front of the net. Playing defense, especially in the threes game, it's not about making saves. It's about making clears, about making stops before the ball even gets in front for a shot. 3:40 on a moving clock. Here comes Bomba and Farah. They ran into each other, but the ball does go downfield, only for Hot Wheels Sid to bomb one right back down at Ike Wolf. And Yogurt haven't got a shot yet in the first minute and a half, as Selfless have really dictated the pace of Game 2.
Yeah, these passing plays. Oh, yeah. Just the strange, weird plays that are coming through for Selfless. These passes that you wouldn't think of. Hot Wheels Sid going in every opportunity to try to interfere with normal shots to get it around the defense has been a great advantage for Selfless. Allows them to maintain possession of the ball and get a lot of shots that have not been answerable by the Yogurt side. Ooh, almost a mistake there defensively. A great pass there, Timmy, to Hot Wheels Sid. Not going to end up getting anything out of it, but the pressure has not stopped.
A golden opportunity for Farah, who did not get anything on that shot. Timmy makes the save. Coming up on the halfway mark in a game that is somehow scoreless, you would have expected more, the way that both these teams have been able to put pressure on at times, and especially the way Selfless has moved the ball around. But no goals, and of course, therefore, no assists. Off the corner here, dunked in by Ike Wolf, but it's going to kick away. Bomba's shot bouncing in, and Timmy was right there, playing Spider-Man, doing whatever a spider can. At the 2-minute mark now, Bomba with a touch to keep this in the zone, only to be sent away by Miho, and back and forth the teams go again, waiting for someone to make a mistake, or waiting for a great pass that sets things up. High off the back wall, right there is Ike Wolf. And again, very few shots. Only 5 between these two teams. Make it 6, but Sid's just off the mark.
Yeah, but it's not about getting all these shots on target. It's been so draining for the Yogurt side to try to just get in possession to thwart these attacks, right? It's wasting their boost. It's disallowing them from making plays downfield because they're too busy trying to find boost to save shots from Hot Wheels Sid. I mean, he's been everywhere on the offensive side. Oh, please, Timmy. Please save that. That would be a horrible way for this match to end. But that's some of the first shots that we've seen Yogurt be able to pull out. It's been selfless 100% of the time on offense.
Bomba will bomb one back downfield with a minute to go. And back and forth the teams go again. Miho with a demo. So they got a 3-on-2 opportunity. Sid could not find the angle. Looking for a delicate touch on a tough angle. This is on target. Downfield from La Bamba.
Unbelievable bomb downfield from Yogurt. And that'll be the first goal in 4 minutes and 21 seconds. I cannot believe... I can't believe that that's the first shot to go in. Like, there's been so much pressure and shots by the selfless side. And that's the shot that goes in? Unbelievable.
35 seconds. Timmy blocked by Bomba. And now Sid will try to keep the attack alive, but Ike Wolf has sent one away with only 30 seconds. And now sent downfield again. Miho looking for someone to pass to. He finds Sid using the corner as a teammate. And both Sid and Timmy went for that shot, leaving Miho back to defend. And he's come up with a spectacular shot on the wrong net.
Miho, please. They had an opportunity. If he could carry this around and bring it back to the other side, I don't know. If that was on purpose, don't do that. If it wasn't on purpose, still don't do that.
Well, the final seconds will tick away here. 4, 3, 2, and it is a tied series. Yogurt comes through in game 2 and turned a best of 7 into a best of 5.
And we will be remaking the server at this point, as these guys have agreed to do so, as we were having some, or Psyonix is having some server issues, but it should be back pretty shortly for you guys. We'll play some music in the background and just chat a little bit, I suppose. 1 week gone, but suppose that's all the business we have time for as we get into this one. Selfless and Yogurt moving through for this this basically a best of 5, as both of these teams have won one as we get into this one. But a quick start for Hot Wheels Sid, as he has been the offensive powerhouse in this series. Selfless going to be running away early with this one. 8 seconds for a goal.
I'm watching Miho's ping. It keeps spiking up into the 200s. Now it's down to 88. So we'll see what happens as the game continues on. But Selfless does have a lead, but it's going to be short-lived as Bomba just barely jams that one home.
What a quick start for both sides. 15 seconds, 2 goals already. And nothing Timmy can do at that point, as Bomba has just put his car right in front of that one to equalize the game, just like the series was equalized, and basically nothing has happened. If you think about it, that's the only thing remaining here, is the rest of the game is okay. All right, nothing. I can't even. Stacks, you want a solo cast for the rest of this tournament? This has been unbelievable. Shots coming in from both sides. The passing plays unbelievable, and the aggression that has come out in this new server has been unbelievable.
23 seconds have gone by. We've seen 3 goals already. This really could be a shootout, the way these teams are moving the ball. Granted, the goal from Yogurt, you could say a bit of a fluke, but either way, it does count, and it does have them still within 1. But facing an attack now from Miho and Hot Wheels Sid. Great pass up ahead to Timmy, but Ike Wolf got up there first. So Timmy finds Sid, and that one sent away by Farah. All the way back is Sid. He's going to come up leave the boost for Timmy. This is great communication from Selfless, and Selfless play almost results in another goal, if not for Farah. Back defensively, and so is Sid. So one clear meets another as these teams go back and forth. Game 3 of our grand finals. Timmy now will try and start an attack for Selfless. Able to blow up Bomba, but mission accomplished. He killed off the attack for a moment. Oh, this is trouble, though. Bomba late turning around. He never saw the shot. Miho a shot off the crossbar, and Bomba does recover to send this away. And now 2-on-1 against Hot Wheels Sid, and it is Sid who comes through in the end. And he's going to try to dribble in, and he's not able to. Farah just got back in the nick of time.
Wow, just a little bit of an offensive breakdown almost leads to another goal for Selfless. Bomba just missing that first Hot Wheels Sid shot opened the floodgates for shots to come through. Hot Wheels Sid almost with another one, and the pressure continues on, and not a lot going the way of clears for Yogurt as Bomba finally able to get that one out. Hot Wheels Sid right back in, and no defense to speak of.
Oh, Selfless finally breaks through after a great sequence defensively from both teams, especially from Yogurt, able to keep them off the scoreboard. But 4 saves later, it's a 3-1 lead for Selfless. Able to break through that Yogurt defense. Now Timmy, upside down in the air, is not able to get a centering pass off. Miho does get a shot, blocked off by Bomba. Ike Wolf, got by Sid, and Miho's able to bail him out. Past the halfway mark, a 3-1 lead for Selfless. As this goes high off the corner, and Farah is going to get away with one to send it downfield.
Hot Wheels Sid loves opportunities like this, where he just finds a little opportunity where he has a little bit of time to work with it. He's not really very accurate with those quick rapid-fire shots, but if he can have a little time with the ball, he can put it anywhere on net. 2 minutes remaining now. We've seen 3 goals from Selfless, 1 from Yogurt, but equal pressure. So it's just a little bit of time until Yogurt's able to get their feet off the ground and hopefully do something offensively. They've been dealing with a lot of the pressure that took down Adjective Noun, I believe it was earlier. And it's just very evident that this kind of pressure where they starve you a boost and continue to take shots on net is very effective. Hot Wheels Sid with a great pass out front. Miho with a fantastic finish, able to capitalize on a fantastic pass to Hot Wheels Sid. Hot Wheels Sid out to the middle, and a great, solid finish by Miho. Can't ask for much more than that.
Minute 33 to go, and a 4-1 lead for Selfless, looking to make a statement at a critical part of this series. It is a best of 7, of course, as we've been saying, but taking any lead will be a welcome advantage as Yogurt has to work out of their own zone here. And Bomba found Timmy. Unfortunately, Timmy's not a teammate. What a pass from Sid! And Timmy couldn't time it up.
We've seen that twice now. Once from Bomba, once from Timmy. Just the lack of capitalization. Hot Wheels Sid missing a shot, getting Psyonix pleased, and Bomba will be pushing it out. A lot of missed opportunities here, but not on the side that actually needs them. Yogurt still 3 goals down, tied in the series, but with so little time remaining, 45 seconds now, this needs to be offense on Yogurt's side. They can't afford anything else.
Well, a bump on Miho might put them out of position for a moment. Sid will clear, so will Timmy. And now we dip down to 30 seconds remaining. And looking more and more like Selfless will, in fact, take game 3, as Sid almost scored on his own goal. But it's a little too late for that to matter. Final 13 seconds. Ike Wolf makes another save. It adds to an impressive save count, if nothing else, for Yogurt. It'll be 8 saves. 2 of the 3 members of Yogurt get Savior Badge in Game 3, but the win goes to Selfless as they put shot after shot after shot on the European team Yogurt and climb one step closer to the Grand Finals, or to winning the Grand Finals.
Yes, they are in the grand finals. This is the grand finals, but it's very evident by the scoreboard, the roles that each team had to play. You can see that 3 shots and 2 saves going from Yogurt to Selfless. But then on the other side, it's a whole different story. That is a total of no, that's Stacks help math. 16 shots and 8 saves from Selfless to Yogurt. Stacks, please don't bully me. I'm bad at math. But either way, it's very...
You carried the one. That was good. Well done.
Oh, help. Either way, it's very evident what roles were had in this game.
This is the guy that's paying you at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, hopefully I carry the one correctly there as well. Either way, just an impressive game from Selfless. That doesn't require any math to see. And now we need to see something similar from Yogurt if they want to win Game 4 in this final best of 7.
So now, Selfless halfway home to winning this tournament. And a big drive downfield. Eichwolf is just able to get a piece of this. It was not on target, but it needed to be cleared. Hot Wheels Sid, quick turn onto a shot. And Farah's going to block one away. Miho, quick follow-up. Turns into a pass, but Eichwolf is there to block off, look like Miho. Now Miho on the side. Gets through a defender. Eichwolf needs to make a save here, and he does on a shot that was dangerously close to at least the post. Timmy up against Farah. Miho not on target. It's off the post and bounced harmlessly away by Bomba.
Good patience by Bomba to send that away, but still the pressure coming through. They need to make the clears. Make the clears to get it out of their zone. They've been able to make a couple saves, but this is the first one getting out and immediately punishing the aggressive offense out of Selfless. This is the thing that we need to see out of Yogurt. These punishing plays from Eichwolf. Starting Yogurt off beautifully in this first minute. Just past it. And this is the Selfless Yogurt we need to see.
Yeah, Selfless with 4 shots in the first minute. Yogurt gets 1 shot downfield, and it's all they need. Miho with the 5th shot for Team Selfless. Sent away by Bomba. Sid not on target, but Timmy's going to have one kick in, and that one looked like it had a mind of its own.
3 players right here in goal, and nothing able to be done. Bomba kicking it over a defender on his own side, and yeah, putting it kind of onto his own net. I want to call that kind of an own goal or just a missed opportunity for another clear to come through from a teammate. Lack of communication can definitely be a factor that is playing into Yogurt's. They're not falling apart. I wouldn't call it that, but their disintegration on defense has been a little more than is to be expected out of a team of this caliber.
Off to the corner in the blue side, but Sid's going to bank one on target, actually. Eichwolf, not a convincing clear, and Miho gets blocked by Farah. Good, quick thinking from Yogurt defensively. Not quick enough this time, though, as Hot Wheels Sid gives Selfless the lead.
Just a beautiful pass off of this 50-50 from Timmy and Eichwolf, and Hot Wheels Sid right under Bomba, trying to be Spider-Man to no avail.
9 shots for Selfless in less than 2 minutes. This is a barrage if I've ever seen one. And another shot coming. Timmy threw Farah for a loop, and Farah just made the save. Miho could not get the touch he needed, and Bomba will calmly clear this away. But Yogurt's defense has not been allowed to be calm at all. They have faced shot after shot, 10 in total now, from Selfless, the #1 seed in this tournament, showing exactly why they're the 1 seed. Here goes Bomba as Yogurt will take their time starting an attack, only to see that one headed right back to their side of the field, and Farah blocks off a centering pass from Timmy. Miho and it looked like Timmy ran into each other, but
yeah,
Sid is there to start the attack again.
Lack of communication. You saw both those players go for that shot, but still the rotations are on the side of Selfless. They weren't punished at all by that, which I was very surprised by. I thought Eichwolf would have a pretty clear net to go to, but that's not the case. They're able to get back very well. Their boost management has been has been very good, but a little miscommunication there. Hot Wheels Sid taking it out of Timmy's range just to give it to Miho. Just playing favorites, I suppose.
Oh, Sid, not a great clear, but Timmy was there, and Timmy was onto that almost immediately after Sid made that touch. I really think they are communicating, and it shows as Hot Wheels Sid gets his second.
Miho dodging demos, flicking over 2 defenders, and Hot Wheels Sid has a simple shot right into the net. 2 goals up and a game up in the series with less than 2 minutes remaining. Yogurt has quite a bit of work to do, but I believe they can do it because they showed that in game 2. So I don't know, it's just a little bit of execution versus potential skill as shot after shot come in. On the selfless side, you can see how well their playstyle is working for them.
It's up to 14 shots, and they're not done yet. Sid beaten by Bomba here. It's amazing when you think about it. The 14 shots, they're only up by 2. Ike Wolf took 1 shot. It's the only shot on target for Yogurt, and he scored on a breakaway.
Yeah, that's what they need to look for. Those breakaway moments is something we've only seen one of, but you know, that's 100% accuracy for those kind of shots, but there hasn't been enough of them to actually make something happen. Miho making Bomba fly to the inside of his net off of a faked shot there, but not able to clear it. Is the Yogurt side. They've been able to thwart these plays, but not get out of their zone. You see there's only a couple people scattered here on defense, just longing for this boost, and shots are continuing to come in from the selfless side. You can see why they are ranked 1.
Timmy got by Bomba, but not by Farah, who makes another save. It is the 8th save for Team Yogurt. But again, more pressure is not what they need to be facing right now. Farah's shot goes harmlessly to the corner. Another one for Mike Wolf. That goes wide, and still remains just 1 shot on target for Yogurt. Talk about an impressive performance. Sometimes your best defense is your offense, as Sid will send one across, and Selfless, after 16 shots in 5 minutes, are going to be 1 win away from winning this Nexus 3v3.
This is the time where we need to see changes out of Yogurt. You can see that their normal defensive rotations have been working out and have been disintegrating over time as Selfless continues to put on pressure. Now we need to see a little bit of a change, but I'm not sure exactly what. You saw that those punishments worked very well. I think it's a matter of that, exploding out of that defensive rotation, conserving boost when possible, communicating very well, getting team plays downfield is what this Yogurt team needs to thwart this #1 seed. It's now just a matter of execution, and if they can do it in 1 game, that's all they have left in this tournament as we round through into Game 5 of this final best-of-7 match point for Selfless.
Something's got to give here. Something has to change for Yogurt. More than 1 shot will be a good start. This kickoff, very important, as we've mentioned. Selfless haven't looked too good defending kickoffs, but they're onto this one quickly. No, Timmy only barely getting a piece of it. And Miho patiently waiting for a shot from Ike Wolf. Paid the price for making that clear. And we'll see if Yogurt can get some offense started here. Ike Wolf would have been on target, but needed a lot more than that on it. Here comes Miho, back wall. It's a centering pass to nobody in particular, sent away by Farah. Timmy able to get a touch, and another one, and he finds Hot Wheels Sid. Selfless are right back at it again.
I can't believe it. Timmy humping the ball twice just to prep it for Hot Wheels Sid to come in and finish.
Wow. That's all you can say with the passes coming from Selfless in this series. It has been a treat to watch them all night. And now Timmy trying to get another one in. Instead, Hot Wheels Sid is blocked by Ike Wolf. Great pass out from Sid to Miho. Oh, Miho, my. A 2-0 lead.
Hot Wheels Sid, a bounce off of the wall. Perfect pass to Miho and Farah. All he can do is sit there in amazement as a great passing play comes through for Selfless, and they take an early lead in this one.
45 seconds have gone by. and you might be able to just stick a fork in Yogurt right now. Not that you ever would, but just saying. Here goes Timmy. Another attack. Sid's gonna drop one off for Miho. And more clever passing from Selfless, this time just missing the mark. And here comes all of Yogurt. It's Bomba lobbing one in. Sid got a touch, and Ike Wolf was thrown off the mark. So now Timmy will play one down to the side. And Bomba beaten by Miho. Sid with just a flip. He'll live to fight another day, and a high pass is nowhere near the goal. Miho will try to center again, but Farah's there, easily able to beat Timmy. And things can slow down a little bit for Yogurt. A shot sent away by Sid with 3:20 to go. And Yogurt with its backs against the wall in a big way here.
You can see the pressure that's being added here, but Miho taking out Bomba will thwart this offensive pressure and allow Miho to move downfield. Timmy looking for a shot, not going to come off with anything, but still a lot of momentum shifted back for the Yogurt side as they continue to put on pressure, but these big clears and the fact that Miho is just sitting down on this orange side shows you the what they think they're allowed to be doing here, and it's very evident that they are. There's been no punishment coming out besides Ike Wolf in that one shot all of the last game.
Miho could not sneak one by Bomba. It remains just a 2-0 lead. It feels like a lot more than that as Sid and Farah got tangled up. It is Farah that sends one away. Sid comes up empty, but Miho still centers, and he finds Timmy. Oh, Dios Mijos, what a shot.
Haha, you did it. What a beautiful pass from Miho to Timmy. Not much else you can say about that. Just a standard play over two defenders, and Selfless is looking fantastic to finish this one out.
Elite Beef does not come with a spoiler alert in chat, by the way. That costs extra. 2:14 to go. Miho blocked off by Farah. And now it's Ike Wolf trying to start an attack for Yogurt. And now Sid actually gets blocked by Miho, but that was probably going to be blocked by Bomba anyways. And Selfless, you know, they can pick their spots, and they've picked one. Timmy against Bomba, who barely tapped that one away. Off the back wall again. Bomba with a touch. And he found Ike Wolf. Farah downfield trying to cherry pick. It's an empty net if Farah can get there. And he does. And don't write off Yogurt just yet. They found something that works late in game 4.
What a nice angle by Farah. Yes, this is game 5 and the last chance for Yogurt to do anything. And this might be the start. We've seen them transition into a better offensive, just aggression and better rotations on that front. But that's the first one in this 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So we need to see a bit more change here if we're gonna see Yogurt keep themselves alive here.
Farah, great touch to get by both attackers. And Timmy's just going to carry this through and waste more time. Back and forth they go in their own zone as Selfless looks to milk the clock. Ike Wolf did not go for that one on against Miho. Farah, though, has a chance to drop this down. Ike Wolf denied by Sid once and twice, and Sid will clear away. There goes Miho downfield. Yogurt's best chance to get back within one. That might be the best chance they get the rest of the game.
Oh no, Ike Wolf with a beautiful dunk. Timmy's going to get onto it first though, and Hot Wheels Sid will endeavor to move it downfield. Not a lot of momentum coming through for the Yogurt side, and with Bomba heading the wrong way, this is the time that they need. With 30 seconds remaining, they are on the wrong end, and they cannot afford stuff like this. They need to be moving downfield at pace.
Farah with 30 seconds left. Last-ditch effort for Yogurt, and there was Ike Wolf trying to find that last goal to get within one. It's not going to happen. Bomba blocks off Sid. It's more shots coming in from Selfless. 13 is the total right now. Make it 14. No, Miho didn't actually get a shot off, but it won't matter. Selfless, the #1 seed, came into this tournament. They sent a message, and it is North America that does take the Nexus 3v3 Grand Final.
And the entire $150 prize. Beautiful plays coming through for Selfless. Unbelievable amount of shots. We don't even get to see the amount of saves that Ike Wolf has, as he has just departed us early. Whew, what a game.
That's all you need to know. There were a lot of shots in and a lot of saves made by Yogurt. They were on the back foot for much of that series after game 1. And, well, the scoreboard tells the story. And so does now the bracket as soon as that match is reported. Very impressive, by the way, for Selfless. They didn't drop a single game until they lost game 1 of the grand finals. That's how dominant they were all night long.
That's unbelievable. Selfless, undoubtedly deserving of that #1 seed spot, and they will come through with a victory and the entirety of that $150 prize. If you would like to help, can we talk about this?